Oh shit! Oh shit!
Peace, y'all. This is the Views from the Seven podcast.
Shout out to everybody. Shout out to all our listeners. As always, you can find me on Twitter at Views from the Seven, on Instagram at Views from the _7, and on Facebook at Views from the Seven. Did I say follow me or follow us?
Follow you.
Oh, well, follow us. You can find me on Twitter at Just Call Me Spence. That's JUS Call Me Spence. Fellas, where can they find y'all at? Shout out to the bottom feeders out there, too.
Twitter and Instagram, Young Al Bundy, YUNG_Al_Bundy. You can catch me on the Popular Men's Fit podcast. Catch us on View 7 Network. Please tune in, subscribe, and comment.
Instagram, Skinny Junior 777, Code 7 on YouTube, and y'all know I'm at the View 7 Network.
Yeah, don't follow me on shit.
My name is Etney. We're going to have a loaded episode today. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. Shit. Ant?
What's up?
I've been waiting to get to you, nigga. 'Cause, I see you as yeah. I'm gonna let you talk about it.
Talk about what?
Being a romantic guy.
Yeah, nigga, I seen you.
Oh, I didn't do shit this weekend. I did ass. Okay. All right.
Okay.
All right. No, crazy thing is right after I made the post, I'm like, damn, that's gonna be confusing as fuck. You know what I mean? I get what everybody think. You know what I mean? I am not in a poly relationship. Okay? I did not have a threesome the other night. None of that shit. You know what I mean? I did that for wifey and her girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
Wifey been fucking with this broad for a minute. She's been taking her out, doing all of this type shit, you know what I'm saying? And wifey wanted to return the favor, you know what I mean? So I helped wifey out by, setting up a room or whatever while they was at dinner.
Yeah.
For her and her girl to come to and do what they do.
Oh, you a great
know what I
nigga.
mean? Yeah, so the crazy thing is that ever since that happened, it's been like kind of like a roller coaster in their relationship, and it's because of me, but I ain't got shit to do with it. You understand me?
Yeah, you didn't cock block shit. You a real nigga.
No, the thing about it is, wifey wants this poly shit. Period. That's part of her future. That's what she want, and she has it set to where if a female ain't fucking with me, she not fucking with her. Now the broad that she fucking with is straight lesbian. She don't fuck with dudes. And she's set on that. You see what I'm saying? So even though I have absolutely nothing to do with this relationship, never had a conversation with the broad, never met her, I've seen maybe 4 or 5 pictures of her the entire time they've been fucking with each other. They breaking up or whatever because of me. And I ain't put not 2 cents into this motherfucker. The only thing I do is give wifey advice when wifey comes to me and asks me for advice in their situations.
Baby, my bitch tripping.
Bruh, you can't make this shit up, bruh. You cannot make this shit up. You understand me? Like, I don't know what's going on.
How? I don't want to.
No, go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nigga, we shit. Shout out to Jada in August. God damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even know. God damn.
Yeah, it's crazy, right? I'm like, D-Zam, nigga.
A woman came to you about advice for another woman. That's crazy. That's
Yeah,
the
my
first
wife.
thing.
My wife comes to me about advice for these broads. The reason why my wife comes to me when it comes to these broads is because all of the times I cheated in the past. She's like, how the fuck?
That's some cold shit.
How
right
you
there.
do this? How you pull this? How you do this? You know what I'm saying? How you convey this message type shit.
That's some red
You understand
table
me?
talk shit.
It's complicated as fuck. I promise you, me and
Clearly.
wifey straight. You understand me? We straight.
How do you deal with it though? Like, does it give you like a free reign to be like, well, shit, you know what I'm saying? Take me down a little penguin too.
Oh, first of all, I had that before. I got nothing but hall passes that I'll never use. Wifey would text me out the blue, go find you a bitch. You understand me? I never use it.
That sounds like setup.
No, the thing is, I don't need these hall passes when I ain't doing shit. You understand me? I could have used them a decade ago though. You feel me? I could have used the motherfuckers like a motherfucker. But no, the thing about it is, I have a set of broads that I fuck with outside of wifey. You understand me? That I won't even say outside of wifey that we fuck with.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? I don't really need more than that.
But you say that we fuck with. So why is it okay for her to do her solo shit, but it's we when it comes to you?
Oh shit, that's a good ass motherfucking question.
Don't answer
Bro,
that.
the thing about it is, it's okay because I said it's okay for her to do it. You understand me? It's not a a tit for tat thing when it comes to this. You understand me? You like broads. If you find a broad that only fuck with you, that's fine. Yeah, I text her that, because like I said, they've been going through it basically the last couple days or whatever. Yeah. And I text her, like, go get your broad. Yeah. Call her, apologize to her, whatever. Tell her whatever the fuck you need to do. Tell her you're ready to move forward with her. If shit had you type shit. You understand me? This is shit I text wifey this morning.
On the scale of femme to stud, where does where does your wife's preference lie?
My wife is all femme, but
oh shit,
she's all femme, right?
Yeah, they ain't what they ain't though.
See what I'm saying? No, I need you to know. Explain this.
Hold on. I'm trying to be as respectful as I can on this mic because this is her relationship.
Yeah, I'm just asking like her
talk about her, so I don't want to be disrespectful.
I'm just talking about like her preference. I'm not gonna lie. Like if you know what I'm saying, white people was into women, I would be more comfortable if they were more femme. Now you bring in chicks around that look like Silk the Shocker. Now we might have an issue.
She's a femme, but she's only like a 5. That's what I'm
also
saying.
Ugly.
You know what I'm saying? So she's a femme, but she's an ugly femme, and she's trying to play the nigga role.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying?
Celie was a femme.
Yeah, Celie was a femme, wasn't she?
Fuck
yeah.
So, no, because I
told you don't answer that, bro.
I was confused because I saw the emojis. I'm like, that's a nigga emoji. That's a nigga emoji. Is wifey fucking another man?
What you talking about?
The Instagram.
On her post.
Yeah, on her post. I don't even follow wifey like that.
I said, that's a nigga emoji. She getting dick on the side.
Nah.
You know what?
Ain't gonna let that happen.
No. She probably.
Hey, you better get your ass about this motherfucking room. You understand me? Like now.
I don't even know why.
2 seconds ago.
I don't know why she posted that. You understand me? We always tag our texts and shit like that with the king queen emoji. You understand me? So that's something else. You understand me? But the whole why she put the whole dick emoji. That's
no, she didn't put a dick emoji. It was an extra.
You brought
you
brought
king, queen, king.
You brought the you understand me talk
king,
back,
queen,
nigga.
king.
You nervous, nigga.
King, queen.
Nervous, nigga.
Oh, that's what it was?
It was king, queen,
okay,
king.
yeah. I don't know why she did that.
She probably just did a slip up.
Yeah, it was a slip up for sure.
We finna get that.
It was a slip up for
that
sure.
shit out. Hey, my nigga, edit all that shit
I
out.
just want to start over from the beginning and shit.
Hey, I'm just saying, nigga.
You probably understand me back. I ain't heard that nigga since the first 2 episodes.
Oh, yeah, poop by that.
I'm good.
Shit, you be the nigga finna wear the black boots and the big ass black jean jacket, nigga, on some Jodeci shit.
That's something else, bro.
So you didn't have a weekend then?
I told y'all I ain't do shit.
So did she come back like, damn, dude, did she be like the sex was amazing, but she got
Actually, she did say they had an amazing night. You understand me? The thing about it is, I'm not tripping about it because whatever her girl gave her was different than what I can give her.
If it ain't me, it gotta be trash, bro.
What did she give her? What did she give her that she
I
couldn't
don't
give her?
look. That's that type of female with female intimacy.
But do it. I don't want to say do it help, but do it take the argument, like some of the arguments away. Like she just got to get that somewhere else.
No, we don't. We don't argue like that in the first place. The only thing I don't like is when wifey is in her, I won't say in her feelings, but like in her feelings about something that her girl did. But she's at home with me.
She take it out
type
on
shit.
you, huh?
No, she don't take it out on me, but it's affecting her at home with me. You see what I'm saying?
See,
Yeah,
but
like
that's like if men were to do that, it would be a huge problem. And the way the calmness you have in this is fucking outstanding because she's basically treating, or she got the feelings like this is more than just a side bitch.
Yeah.
But if we were to do that,
it's her girlfriend.
It's her girl. Ain't
Yeah, it's not a side chick. This is her girl.
Okay. So for the females that y'all mess with together, are you allowed to fuck with them on your own?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it for sure.
okay,
Yeah.
king shit,
Man,
man.
this shit's dope. I'm finna go get in one of these relationships.
Yeah,
That's
out.
Look, you know
Wifey
what,
gotta
ladies?
find her like
I
a
will
little-
get married if y'all let me
Yeah.
do what the fuck Anna's able to do.
Wifey gotta find her like a little midget Asian or something.
What? Why?
What?
Gotta be somebody that I'm like, nigga, I know your time with him
I don't
trying.
think I've ever seen a midget Asian.
Like, it gotta be somebody where, nigga, I don't care, nigga. I know your time with him was trash, and you just waiting to come home. You gotta be that type of nigga.
Man, look, whatever gonna stop you from arguing with me, go do it. I encourage. Go get dick, pussy, whatever you gotta go get to quit tripping with me. Go do that.
Argue with me all day. Don't let a nigga
All
slap you with your dick in the
motherfucking
face.
All day. Yeah, let's argue.
Okay, so did
hold
you?
on. Before we move away from my motherfucking weekend, we are in motherfucking 220 club now down this motherfucker. So yeah, you understand me? That's a full 35 pounds loss. You understand me?
Hey,
yeah, that's my motherfucking. You understand me?
Yeah.
That's my token for the weekend.
Hey, congratulations, bro.
I see it, man. Yeah. The stretch marks on your thighs are getting lighter.
Hey, that's what it is, bro. It is what the fuck it is.
Did you watch anything that you forgot the name of? Listen to anything?
When I say I ain't do shit, I ain't do shit, bro.
But hear about wifey problems. That king, man. That's king talk. All right, Skinny.
I had a family reunion weekend, so my shit
Yeah, I
was
see that shit.
exhausting. That shit.
You was late to that.
I was actually the host of it, so I was.
God! Nigga, no, you wasn't. You made a post, niggas. Hey, look, hey, man. I
No,
just
but
woke up, nigga. I totally like.
No, I was there and back. Like I'll be there. So Friday when they had to bring the jumpers and the chairs and shit. I was there when they brought the jumpers and the chairs, but I had to leave, go get like canopies. I was just moving everywhere, so I was there. I was there here and there.
So you was on your Lauryn Hill shit. That's not completely.
I don't even know what Lauryn Hill did because I don't really listen to her.
She arrived like 6 hours late.
To a concert?
He like that. About 2-3.
Shit. Yeah. So I was there. I was here and there. I'll say it like that. Yeah. So the
This
first
nigga be late to his own funeral, man.
the first day of it. Well, only because I had to do so much. I had told everybody about the shirts a month before. So when I ordered all the shirts, last minute everybody started paying for shirts. So that made us run out of shirts. So I had to go get other shirts made.
Yeah.
Before Sunday, 'cause Sunday was the day to wear our family reunion shirts. So it was just all the running back and forth to get everything done for the family. It ended up being dope though. Turned out good. Me, my brother, my aunt, and my uncle was basically the, I guess, committee of the shit. Only thing I was supposed to do was handle the shirts. It didn't work out that way. I ended up having to do a whole bunch of other shit.
It'd be like that.
Yeah, I only wanted one part.
Only one point.
Everybody else handled the rest of the shit. But it ended up being it was a cool reunion, man. Shout out to the family for coming out here from Arkansas. This was the 89th
Damn.
reunion. So next year will be our 90th in
That's
Little
what's
Rock.
up, man.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Closest thing I ever came to a family reunion is Hood Day.
Damn.
That's it,
You
nigga.
never been to a family reunion?
Bro, I went to one on my dad's side, and I don't even know them motherfuckers like that.
All my family reunions are funerals
Damn.
Yeah.
that I don't go to.
We have them all on my mom's side. We have them all the time. My dad's side, we've had one. We've had one on my dad's side, and that's the side we really need to have them on. Because I know I'm related to the whole West Side, and when we was putting together the family reunion, like when they was putting it together and putting us all in a group, we could see who was who. There's a lot of women.
Like, damn, I remember you used to knock on my window.
You smash on your cousins?
Yeah, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You used to knock on my window. I remember you.
Oh, shit. It's
It was
man.
crazy.
They stay distant cousins, bro.
Me and my other cousin.
That
was
would
like,
fuck me up,
No,
bro.
what you mean we related? Me and my other cousin was like, no.
That'll fuck me up.
Somebody got to rent a train on?
Nah, he's older.
I can't have sex
chicks he
with
went
you.
to school with, chicks I went to school with.
I can't have sex with you if you have my last name or
They didn't have our last name though.
you know anybody in my family. It's too much.
Man, that shit different. Listen,
Well, I take that back. If you got asked and you know somebody in my family,
my granddad is
look.
my granddad on my dad's side have 11 siblings.
Oh boy, that's that shit.
And I think my grandmother got damn near just as much.
Damn.
Yeah.
So
you might be fucking.
You know, all the women get married, especially back in them days. All the women get married and their last names change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we don't know who is who.
Mm.
The name ain't nowhere near similar.
This is one of the reasons why I love being a city boy. I mean that literally and figuratively. Like, I live in the city. Them niggas in the South operate a little different.
Oh man, they have a bunch of kids.
They operate different in the city too.
Like that?
I ain't gonna speak on it, but how many of your cousins have you smashed though?
When I looked at it was only two. It was only two.
That's
Okay.
It's not bad.
As long as it's not like one of them. Now it'd be fucked up, like, you know, you fuck with one of them cousins that's like close, and then, you know, something happens and, you know, the baby come out, you know. That'd be fucked up, nigga. I'd be like, nigga, whoa,
Yeah, nah, I don't want no parts of that. I don't want no parts of that. So yeah,
A
man.
lot of ignorance being held back. Right now. I know it just me either. I know
Nigga, hey, nigga, look, all my jokes is PC right now, nigga.
I should have took your tongue, nigga. Growth. That's growth.
Y'all is stupid.
Ignorance being
Yes, it is, boy. Woo! Hey, nigga, see, hey, man, you Brandy fans that got in my head. Cause, woo, off the mic, nigga, that wrong chromosome, the joke would have went way left.
The wrong chromosome.
Say, man, you got them reflected chromosomes, man. No, let me stop. All right. Oh shit. All right. Anything else? You niggas is ridiculous.
That's you niggas.
Boy,
man.
you niggas is wild, man.
Yo, not even
My grandma used to hit me with that shit. I never understood what it was.
It's always the left side.
Like, what the fuck is reflected? Nigga, we used to just be in the store and shit. You know, I used to like ride on the basket and shit. Like, see that boy right there? I told you that boy was reflected. I ain't never know what that shit mean. And like, nigga, I was like 27, 28 when I found out, like, nigga, you been calling me slow my whole childhood. You got me fucked up.
That was flicked. That was flicked over there. That's crazy.
That's fucked up, man. Shout out to my grandma, man.
Shit.
All right. Anything?
That was it, man. My weekend was all family. I didn't get to do no extra.
This nigga over here crying. That's what he said, man. Growth, baby.
Ivan, what was your weekend, man?
Oh shit. I ain't really watch it. I ain't really watch or listen to anything new, other than Wack, which would be actually.
Is it WAP or WAP?
I don't know.
I think it's WAP, nigga.
WAP. No, I don't want to. Cause Moo WAP is.
You just Mimi WAP.
Probably is WAP.
I think it's WAP.
Baps.
Yeah,
WAP.
I think it's WAP.
They tried to copy Baps.
Yes, I think that's where the sculptures came from.
I got you talking about the video?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got like Holiday Inn vibes. Chingy? Like the hotels and shit, the different rooms.
No, I think
I got like Chingy Holiday Inn
I
vibes.
think that's what the sculptures came in from.
From Baps.
Yeah, from Baps.
Okay, we gonna get to that though.
So that's the only thing new I listened to. I got to share one of my old favorites from my childhood with my daughter though. It's a movie called Brave Little Toasters, like an animated movie.
That's my shit.
Brave Little. I didn't know nobody else watched that
Very
shit.
fucking
That's my shit.
familiar.
I watched that with my daughter. She loved it.
Was the toaster like gray?
Yeah.
Was the toaster gray?
Toasters are usually gray.
No, nigga. I see black toasters.
you nailed that one.
I seen black toasters and y'all got me fucked up. I seen black toasters and y'all niggas not gonna play me, bro. Nah, see you niggas trying to.
This how y'all would have started today.
Fuck. See, you know that. Shit. So my daughter watched that. Other than that, oh shit. Only thing I did back this weekend was a conversation that started last week at an event.
Yeah.
Turned into we basically did our we did a local version of versus battle. It was Cash Money versus No Limit. There were some stipulations. Only one of which I had included, which was no Young Money. So no Drake, no Nicki, no Tyga, none of them niggas.
No Wayne.
Yeah, no. So
No Young Money Wayne era tracks. So you know.
So that only included for me Carter 4 and 5.
Okay,
So Carter
either way, yeah.
Yeah.
But y'all cut out the Carter 2.
Other members of the No Limit team had their own stipulations, some of which I didn't care for, but I'm with the team, so.
Y'all monstered them niggas.
The Carter 2 is when he became the Cash Money president.
That he said for about 4 fucking years in his rhymes, nigga. This nigga had a Cash Money president metaphor in every rhyme of his for every 3 years after that.
Okay. All I'm saying is the one caveat I had was no Young Money music.
Okay.
For me, it was I said anything from Young Money up. I mean anything Cash Money up to.
Both sides fumbled though.
Both sides fumbled.
Absolutely.
Other members of the No Limit team said no Carter. At first it was no Carter. At first it was like up to 03.
That's why.
Which the first Carter dropped in 04. Then it was like, okay, we'll let y'all include the first Carter.
Yeah.
It was like they wanted it to be no consecutive Wayne back-to-back songs. Like
What the fuck is going on right
Wayne.
now?
Listen, this is a team decision. I didn't necessarily agree, but I was with it. I'm with the team. So, but it still was a good battle. We had a good time, regardless of who we all felt winning.
You literally just explained
You know
y'all L.
Huh?
You literally just explained y'all L.
Y'all lost.
I can see we lost, but I don't think the margin was as wide as people.
Y'all started off hot and then.
No,
Completely
somebody had us down 05 out the gate. I said, you gotta be shitting.
No, hell no.
Somebody had.
I gave y'all the first track.
Come on, out the gate we had the first track. Somebody had us down.
No, y'all had like the first
couple.
Y'all had the first 4 or 5, or y'all had 5 out of the 6 for sure that I remember.
We had the first couple, and then they played back that ass up at 10. I said, oh shit, second half we got destroyed. We didn't know. We had a couple fumbles. We had a couple key fumbles that could have turned it for us.
Yeah.
Somebody else had the tally 12-2-6 for the Cash Money. I was like, you gotta be shitting me. You tell me you only won 2 songs.
Y'all
flat
played
out?
Roy Jones.
I think when I did it, I had it very, very close.
Y'all played Roy Jones Jr. and counted that as a No Limit
Yeah,
track.
that's wild.
Yeah, a song I had never heard of before in my life.
But I believe when I tallied up y'all shit, I had it very close. I think I only had Cash Money up by 2, 3 maybe.
Yeah, I think I had
So
the same way.
just seeing the comments and seeing what niggas had us tagged, I'm like, man, niggas either got a big Cash Money. I think the thing that something that fucked us though was the sound quality, because when we initially started the battle, both teams had big Bluetooth speakers, but they were having issue with the No Limit speaker, so they were like, okay, they're gonna go with the smaller Bluetooth speaker that sat right next to the phone. Yeah. So watching it back, the audio for us was terrible. Like we think
the song choices were terrible too.
No, but it sounded. It was kind of like the Teddy Riley shit or the Jacket Ed shit, where the song might have did better if it sounded good. The song sounded bad on our end, but
and then see it. You got the tally right now. You got the
song list.
No, I'm not. I don't even care about the song.
I was trying to pull it up right now.
Who
posted the song?
If I was doing No Limit versus Cash Money, and we talking Cash Money era before Young Money, the best argument I'm making is albums on No Limit versus albums on Cash Money. Like if the songs, I feel like Cash Money's gonna get them. No Limit don't have a back that ass up. No Limit's biggest track was motherfucking Make Them Say
Fact.
After that, it might be. It ain't my fault.
Okay, let's do this right now. Let's just quickly.
No limit first round.
Hold up. You tally it. We gonna have Ivan tally it. This is the hood version of motherfucking Verzuz. Shout out to SO. Shout out to everybody involved in shit.
Go ahead.
No limit. Y'all played. Ain't my fault.
No. You start at 20, right?
Oh, you want to start backwards?
Y'all start at 20 and then go to 1. Oh
They
shit.
started
Okay.
with
Okay.
The first one was "It Ain't My Fault" by Silk, and then y'all went again.
See, I went from 20 to 1. So 20 down here, I felt like No Limit. They finished strong.
They finished strong.
See, I had them starting strong. Okay. All right. Starting at 1.
So "It Ain't My Fault," and then they played "Juvenile in My Life" on Cash Money.
That's ain't my fault.
Ain't my fault for sure.
So say no limit or Cash Money your top.
No limit.
No limit. Okay, go ahead.
Number 2 is Ice Cream Man, and Cash Money is What Happened to That Boy.
What happened to that boy?
Got that. I go with 2. What you saying?
I'm going Ice Cream Man, but the Ice Cream Man one of my favorite tracks, so don't mind me. It's a personal favorite.
Then y'all came back with Silk.
Okay, so
Let me
so
hit it.
that's another one for
So no limit, one Cash Money.
Y'all No Limit, One Cash Buddy. And then y'all got Let Me Hit It by Silk
Let me hit it.
and Project
Let
Chick,
Me Hit It.
Cash Money.
Cash Money.
Oh, that's Project Chick.
Project Chick, easy.
No matter how much I love, let me hit it.
Let's
No
go.
Limit Soldier 2, Cash Money is an Army.
I got a tie.
I want to say Cash Money is
I got-
Army on that one.
I got BG, man. I got Cash Money is an Army.
Cash Money.
Cash Money. Okay, go ahead.
Burbs and Lack, Master P,
Oh,
Go DJ. That was a fucking slaughter.
Yeah, let's go, DJ. That's Cash Money.
damn.
That's not even close.
That was a bad placement for Bourbon.
Terrible placement.
Bad.
Y'all just ruined a gem.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, because that was a good track.
Yeah.
I Smoke, I Drank, which is not
It's not a cash. We giving that to Cash Money
That's
already.
automatically Cash Money, but 6 was Shine. Cash Money picked Shine, that was trash too.
You don't like Sean?
Nah. Pushed It Inside of You, Sons of Funk, that's my shit.
Yeah, buddy.
I Need a High Girl.
Terrible song placement. Cash
It's
Money.
the placement, yeah. See?
Jesus Christ.
I got Push It Inside of You though.
That Cash Money, man. That's a Thanos track, bro.
I Need a High Girl is?
Absolutely. What you got, Ed?
They gotta go Cash Money. I mean, I love both tracks. I like both tracks, but
I got no
Thanos.
limit. I got no
bad
limit.
placement.
I got no limit there. Do You Know Fiend and Birdman Jr.
This nigga. Fuck.
Oh man, come on, Birdman Jr.
Come on, man. Thanos.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I Think Somebody Mia X. Bounce Back Juvenile.
Come on, dog. Come on, man.
Chopper Style. Back that ass up. They was kicking y'all ass.
Cash Money, dog.
Damn, that hurt. How you do that there? And Firebed. Lil Wayne.
I'll go how you do that there with that one.
What'd you say? Spence.
It's hard to judge
No Limit.
tracks that's 4-5 years apart. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I got No Limit.
I got no limit though.
Yeah.
Here we go, Mystical. Juvenile 400 Degrees.
Mystical. That's Thanos record, man. And I love 400 Degrees.
Yeah, I got Mystical.
No Limit.
Lay Low. The Block Is Hot. Lay Low.
Ooh.
I got Lay Low.
Ooh. Yeah,
I
I'm
don't
gonna
even
cash.
remember what they all sound like.
Dun,
Snoop
dun,
Dogg.
dun.
You better lay low with Nate Dogg.
You better lay. Hell yeah,
that's
nigga.
No Limit.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
14 is I Can Tell 504 Boys. And Bling Bling BG.
Oh, you gotta go bling bling now.
No,
I fuck
I'm
with
going.
BG like that.
Preference. I'm going No Limit.
Okay.
I go No Limit. The Man Right Here. Slow Motion.
The Man Right
No
Here.
Limit.
Yeah.
Okay. Wrong Idea, Snoop Dogg, Juvenile, huh?
No Limit.
No limit on that.
What?
Yeah. I don't want nobody
Yeah.
to get the wrong idea about me.
Okay.
I don't want. Look.
I know we got a fuck up coming up soon.
Yeah.
I don't remember what track it is.
Hot Boys and Girls, Master P, Best rapper alive, Lil Wayne.
Oh my God. Wayne, what is? Wow.
Down for my niggas, Snoop. Get your roll on, Big Thomas.
That's a tie.
Yeah.
What?
That's a tie, bro.
Yeah.
Those
I'm
are
with
both
Spence on
huge
that.
records, man.
Yeah.
Make them say, still fly, Big Thomas.
That's cash. I mean, that's No Limit.
What we got over there?
So, 10-9-1. 10-9-1 Cash Money.
Yes, I know. I had it very, very close. No Limits. Whoever did the Cash Money, and shout out to you brothers, but whoever did the Cash Money playlist completely fumbled. Like they was drinking when they made that playlist.
I was feeling like whoever did No Limits.
No Limit song placement was ass
Terrible.
juice.
You understand me?
Who went first?
Like
Who
I
went
say,
first?
Bourbon,
The first round, No Limit went first. So they were responding at first.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were
When they was
responding.
picking
Y'all
last
song
with the
placement
responses.
was placement was ass.
Bourbon
they
and Lack
countered y'all.
and pushing this out of you should have been down on that back end. You understand me? You
I
got
think
the
tracks-
motherfucking
So what happened? What happened was
What happened was
we did this at the homie Fred house. So earlier in the day, I went and made a playlist. I went and made a list. I think tracks 3 through like 7 were songs that people that weren't there when I made the list were like, oh, we should play this song. So it was kind of a democracy, and that's the majority of what we got slaughtered at, from like 3 through like 7 or 8.
shout out to all y'all niggas. I think I seen you, like I said, SO, Fred, who was that? Marshawn, Dre.
Dre was there.
Shout out to all y'all, man. Y'all had the timeline pumping and jumping though. So
Yeah, y'all did.
shout out to y'all. Okay, what else after that L?
After that L.
Shout out to the homie Donnell. We had him as a guest on the town hall.
Yep. Shout out.
He opened up a candy store.
Shout out in the middle of the West. Legendary Larry Sight and Sound.
Yeah, he turned into a candy shop. So I went down there to support that Saturday. Played cards Saturday night with some of the people that we did the Cash Money Challenge with. Now, and I pretty much after that, I just I think like Sunday, was it Sunday night? Sunday night, Monday night. I said, okay, I'm gonna go get some exercise. So I took my ass to the track.
Mm.
Man, that elliptical running, that elliptical jogging.
Yeah, that's not.
That track tore my ass up, and I ain't been out there since.
Niggas be like, you know what? This weight ain't that bad.
Yeah, boy, look, I'm gonna go back right to that elliptical. It was cool though. Like, you know, I gotta do something. I gotta be active.
Yeah.
Other than that, I think I just argued on the time when I argued, whether it was politics, whether it was black women versus black men, whether it was the WAP video reaction. And what
I'm actually, we gonna get into all of that, but I'm actually pretty proud of everybody that I've been following on social media. Whether you agree or disagree with someone, the fact that everybody was pretty opinionated on their preferences, I wasn't mad at it. Like, I ain't see as much, what's the word, diaries in a few days. Like, niggas was really like locked in on their preferences and shit. Nah, I salute y'all. You know. Okay. Anything? You ain't watched it? You said you ain't watched nothing.
I ain't watching nothing. Just P Valley. Caught up in the Shy and P Valley.
Yeah. I see Bad Boys for Life on TV, so I'm gonna be checking that out in a couple days.
It's on what?
Stars.
Okay.
Shout out to wifey, man. Her birthday was yesterday. The big 3-5.
Shout out. Happy birthday.
You know what I'm saying? I was a bottom feeder yesterday. It's all good. Nah, nigga, bottom that's ass, nigga. That's the catfish in the tank.
Eating ass all day.
You know that fish, that big ass fish, that ugly ass fish that motherfuckers be having in their tank and shit, be eating up all the shit. Yeah, man. Other than that, man, we just relax, man. We had urban crawfish.
How was that?
Mid. It's not hot and juicy or boiling crab. But that shit is not for the house. That shit got my house lit up. Yeah, that shit ain't for the house.
Is it
bro.
strong?
That shit got my house. Nigga, we had to train. She had to go to the store, man, and get us whole new sheets.
Ah, damn.
I'm saying, niggas
Smell was that strong?
Niggas tried to make it romantic and shit and eat in the bed.
That's crazy. I heard Urban Crawfish was like a
That shit ain't got no flavor, bro. I was like, yeah, this shit real,
don't
man.
say that.
Like, you know, when you when you go to Hot and Juicy or the Boiling Crab, like their shrimp has mad flavor, whatever the flavor is. This one here, it was like stale almost. And wifey was like, you gotta dip it into the sauce. I was like, nigga, I ain't have to do that at Hot and Juicy. Nigga, I pull that shit out the bag.
That's crazy. And because I went to Hot and Juicy a while ago, and I was like, Hot and Juicy need a doo-doo in the shrimp, so I don't want to eat Hot and Juicy no more. So and that was the alternative that I was given. Was
I think Boiling Crab is the best, in my opinion.
I am Boiling Crab.
Yeah, other than that, she coerced me into drinking and shit. Shout out to Chris. I believe it's KOD bartending, but she has her shit in like big ass like
the jugs.
No, it's in like she makes like alcohol. This shit was like alcohol juice. It was amazing, but she got them in like
the dope.
What the pouch? The Capri Sun pouches.
Okay.
That shit's dope. Yeah, so you know what I mean. We had her shit. Wifey was coercing me into taking shots and shit. You know.
Trying to get you drunk so
Yeah.
you can be wet.
I'm gonna need y'all to relax. I'm gonna need you niggas to relax.
Oh shit. Wet ass dick.
Yeah. And then, you know, shout out to my sister, man, my nephew. We had his birthday party and shit. You know, she pulled a Vinci though. She showed up like 3 hours late to her own party. You know, shout out to my moms. My moms, if anybody was to ever meet like my mom and my grandma, they would understand kind of where I get my sometimes too much. I can be too honest at times.
Yeah.
But my mom and my grandma take it to a whole nother. So, you know, we all chilling this shit, and my mom was like, "Who baby is that?" I said, "Oh shit, here we go. Her sandals too little." I was like, "Wow." and you know what's fucked up? Because my sister was like, "Mom, not today. Please, not today. Not today." So the moms came around the corner and had to get like a little speech and shit, and why the baby sandals was too little. But that was a very, very fucking awkward moment. It was fucked up. It was fucked up. Man. Shout out to
so thug though. Your mom said, "What'd she say?"
Oh yeah, no, yeah. Moms was ready to wild out and shit, man. Moms was ready to wild out and shit. Yeah. Shout out to Teddy Riley, man.
Spence like, "No, mom, leave it alone, mom."
Said, nah, she do too much anyway. She think she do. She think she more than she was. She is.
Oh, so she's on there whacking up.
Yeah, moms be tripping sometimes, man. I done seen another side of moms, man. Moms be tripping sometimes, man. All right, man. Ivan.
Already?
Good.
Without further ado.
Nigga, you still playing, nigga?
Yeah, no.
Just add this.
I don't know what the fuck that is either. Fuck it, here we go.
No speech. Zagaza.
That's what you doing?
Man, shout out to her, man.
This is one of 2 classic Bio records.
One of 2, you right.
Zagaza. Hey man, fuck them niggas that left him off the cover too.
Yeah.
South the sky.
Zagaza.
There's nothing in this world that I wouldn't do.
I was like, where did that other voice come from?
All right.
Uh-huh.
If I could be young.
Sing it.
Sing it, sister.
I may never itch. That's important. I want to never itch.
This shit hit.
It's a Neptune's beat too.
It is Neptune. Now that I'm hearing it.
It's a Neptune's beat.
This is the shit that Brandy was singing to.
Take the stars out the sky.
Zagaza, zagaza, zagaza.
There's nothing in this world that I wouldn't do. If I could be yours. If I could be yours.
Hey, Skinny catching everybody's sweat every week, nigga.
Yeah, man. Hey, fuck them niggas. I don't know what cover it was with that. How you leave them niggas off the cover? Like I know Beanie Man.
What cover was it?
I forgot who it was. But Beanie Man and who the fuck was that? Beanie Man and I ain't even watched the shit because I wasn't interested in it.
It was a dope ass battle.
Beanie Man and somebody.
Was it
Bounty Killer.
Bounty Killer.
So it's Beanie Man and Bounty Killer. Now they may not be the biggest artists that have been on the stage when it comes to the versus battles, right? They haven't. They're not the biggest artists, but they were the changing point.
Yeah. I bet if you go to Jamaica, them motherfuckers.
Oh yeah.
They had like the most views.
But they were
like, they had the most the biggest audience.
When it came to the versus battles, after them, that's when niggas was like, okay, we got to get our shit together. They were the changing of the tide. But speaking of versus battles, we did have one that just passed. Chains and Ross. What were you guys reflecting on it? What are you guys' thoughts on that battle?
I had a tie. I had a 9-9-2.
You had a 9-9-2?
I had Chains winning it. It was a close. To me, it was a close battle. To me, I had Chains winning until the end. I hated Big Bang.
I think Chains still won, but like you said, I think Ross started really hitting him at the end.
I'm gonna get into that. I'm gonna get into that. And
I didn't watch much of it.
oh, okay.
So
Okay.
I'm not gonna give from what I watched and my bias has Rick Ross.
Yeah.
In that time.
Okay. So this is
What you watched, the end?
No, it's about no, it was like 8 or 9 in or something like that when I watched it.
Okay.
I watched like 4 or 5 tracks.
Now see, this is another turn for me. When it comes to these versus battles, right? Because Chains had although I did not like what he did with what's the record? The Drake and Kendrick records. The Drake except Rocky.
Yeah.
Because you were only on the hook. Fucking problems. I didn't like that. But he had a explanation for every record he played. All 20. This is a plaque. This is a plaque. This is a plaque. This is a plaque. This won this, right? So when it came to when it comes to the versus battles, it's like Chains did play 20 undeniable hits versus fan favorites.
Facts. Agreed.
So now I think that's what it's another obstacle, so it's more so to me kind of like about the people. But that's why in my opinion, I felt like Chains won it. Like, nigga, the versus battles is what? It's 20 hits, right?
20 songs, yeah.
The nigga had an explanation and a plaque for every song.
But that's from what I watch, he'd be like, oh, what I did this or this somebody track, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. But you know what? It's a plaque. Drop it. You understand me? Like just because it's you won't get a plaque. You ain't saying if it's a platinum plaque, no, it's just a plaque. You understand me?
No, he was talking his shit. And then I was watching watching the Breakfast Club interview with him, I think a couple days later, and he took this shit personal.
Yeah.
Like he kind of spazzed out a little bit.
Who?
Chains. Mm. Yeah, homie kind of spazzed out a little bit. Like,
I didn't watch that interview.
You niggas gonna give me my roses? I played 20 fucking songs, 20 hits. He was just like he was, But that was my only thing. Was like it's kind of like fan favorites versus real hits. Again, it's all about the people. You can't really. I can't really gauge these battles no more.
Yeah.
You can't do it.
I
think both of them were too school. This was probably the most terrible.
I saw a lot of people on Twitter saying that it was boring.
Yeah, this is probably the most. This was a terrible battle.
And the crazy thing is that the music should have been, made it one of the great. They bringing out strippers and shit. You understand me? And all that type of shit. I think
the massage shit was ass to me. I know a lot of niggas was trying to say that shit was dope. I didn't. That was like real mid to me. I don't know if we just, because we ain't got shit else to do. We just watching this shit. So we making everything a highlight. What I was looking at it like, okay.
That shit was weak as hell.
Yeah. I don't know.
Him sitting there getting massage was like, bro.
When Change was like, nigga, you got a whole crew up in here. It's just like me and my wife.
Yeah, he said that.
She's just like,
Change was talking this shit though.
Yeah, Change was talking. That's all we got on that.
Yeah, I mean, for the most part, I say what I said. I feel like Rick Ross. I feel like with these versus battles, like I said before, it comes to entertainment. Like, can you entertain?
Yeah.
And I feel like neither one of them really entertains
Yeah.
you. Change tried to get into his.
I knew Rick Ross was gonna try to come up in there with that cool, most definitely shit.
And he tried to use Drake to like Thanos. Change. Like,
Oh damn!
he played like 3 tracks.
This battle.
That's where he lost me. When he played I'm a Boss by me. Fucking Rick Ross has the tracks to go at anybody.
Facts.
Stop.
Except Drake.
Leave. Oh, I'm just generalization. Okay. Leave the motherfucking features alone. I wish motherfucking Verse was just tell the motherfuckers leave your features alone.
I said, man, this battle.
I think you could throw him in there, but I just think I don't know. Rick
I
Ross,
don't want to hear. Oh, I'm a boss when that's somebody else's track.
He went heavy on Drake. Like
They both did. They both did.
Yeah.
they both start like, oh, I got a song with Drake too. I got a song with Drake. Like that shit is trash.
This battle showed me Drake cannot be fucked with. That nigga got hits on the cutting room floor, bro.
Yeah.
He do.
That he ain't, and Drake wouldn't have to play no features, at all. None.
But before
That
we
nigga's a different animal.
before we do get off of this, that 2 Chainz new song he dropped.
Look, I told you niggas, in 2020, stop putting Wayne on y'all songs. Y'all not getting 05 Wayne no more.
Was that beat not that beat so nasty?
I fucked with the track. I completely
fucked
fucked. And then Wayne came on, I was like, man, what the fuck, bro? You know what I'm saying? Rick Ross's track was ass, though. He was spitting, he was talking real shit, but the track as a whole was ass.
I'll listen to the 2 Chainz shit after, because once he dropped it, like completely dropped the song, I'll listen to that shit. And every time Wayne come on, I just have to cut.
I don't know why niggas keep putting him on. Like, I get, like, what he is to our youth. That ain't him no more. You ain't Charles Barkley. You just look like him. Get out of here.
You didn't fuck with the track?
I always turn off when they play new music. I've never heard anybody's new music. It always be a surprise.
Well, shout out to, because I got Tidal, so it dropped on Tidal immediately.
The new music was on the playlist because I didn't see it.
No. It dropped as a single immediately. But the playlist,
Chainz?
Yeah.
just on Tidal.
That money maker.
It dropped immediately. But Tidal has the official playlist, I believe.
Yeah. On the playlist, I've never seen the new music, the upcoming music on the playlist.
No, they don't put it on the playlist.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's some hoes in this house. 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 So unless you've been living under a rock, you know Cardi released WAP. WAP or WAP. Whatever your
WAP
your Lisp preference is. So they dropped the video and the song, and it just set social media ablaze. I think it just started to die down a little bit within the last couple days, maybe.
Maybe Monday.
This might be the biggest premiere I've witnessed in quite some time. I'm trying to think of the last song that really set the fucking world ablaze like this. And I can't think of it. Not even white folks. White folks was talking about this.
Throw that yellow, maybe. Not out the gate either. It took Bodak Yellow a minute to get that.
Yeah, it took Bodak Yellow a while. Yeah, I can't think of none.
Probably Motorsport.
Mm-mm.
Because they said it because it was like, oh, Cardi B and Nicki Minaj are gonna be on the same song. I didn't talk about that for a cool.
Not where it reached like white folks.
Not
Maybe
even,
Kiki.
Not even white folks.
Maybe Kiki.
Sure.
Kiki, do you love me?
No,
Are
that
you
took
riding?
a social media challenge to build it up. It wasn't like off the rip. It was.
Well, yeah, because he didn't even drop it as a single.
He didn't drop it as a single.
The anticipation was
no, but Shiggy did it as a challenge on his own, and that's what boosted that record up.
But this might be the only one that I can think of off the where the anticipation, the song, the aftermath, like everything was just on fire. I can't think of anything.
I think Beyonce Formation probably was that big.
Was people anticipating that though?
Yeah.
They just anticipated the Lemonade album.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But I think Meg have now done a song with all the elite female artists.
Yeah.
She didn't want. She didn't want Nicki.
She got one with Beyonce. She got one with Nicki.
She got
one
one
with
with
Cardi.
Yeah, shout out to her, man. So there has been now, we're at a point where there is backlash about this song. So much backlash that I started to tune it out a little bit. A lot of it.
A lot of bit.
Fellas, where are we with the backlash you guys have seen and the response? I will say, before we get into how y'all feel about this, I think this song here and the response to it, the song, the anticipation, and the response to it tells me or shows me that Cardi is now the most influential
Female artist.
lady, woman, hip hop artist.
I can see where you get that from. I don't feel that way.
You think Nicki's still bigger than her?
Who?
Nicki.
I've never seen a Nicki song do like this. Not do like this, but the response of it.
You don't think
Anaconda. I was like the same
Not
thing.
like this.
The response to Anaconda.
Nigga, I did not see all the think pieces. I didn't see politicians, which I'm gonna get into in a minute.
Was we on Twitter heavy where Anaconda dropped though? I don't think we was on Twitter like that.
No, we wasn't. Well, I can only give my
Anaconda.
I can only give my point of view.
Anaconda I'm pretty sure had a lot of backlash.
Yeah, I can't even say pretty sure because I didn't witness it, but this I did witness. Okay, so fellas, the floor is y'all, man. The floor is y'all's. How did y'all think about it?
The visuals were fucking amazing. I'm never going.
Yeah, until
But
Simba.
I'm never going to get the. I picked up my son and his friend from basketball practice. His friend was like, I watched it like 8 times. Like, nigga, you a hornball.
Oh, he jacked up.
First thing I thought he want to say, I was like, nigga, you a hornball.
If I was like 13, 14, I probably would too, though. No lie.
Oh shit.
It was that much.
Absolutely.
When they open that motherfucking door and she doing the splits and that ass cheek is like
She had that outfit with
Big Papa Pump.
her titties was out. She had them with them pasties on.
Yeah.
I said, yeah.
Nigga,
I get it.
we went back to it on the reaction, and niggas still had the same reaction when we seen her open the door again.
The visuals were fucking amazing.
Yeah.
But I thought about it, and I was like, the song ain't that good. The only line I can remember was the park your big Mack truck in my little garage, and the line that set the timeline on fire was I don't cook, I don't clean, but I got a ring, whatever the fuck. Other than that, I don't remember none of the
Yeah, that's
actual
shame on
song.
you for trying to remember the lyrics, but when there's some holes in this house, there's some nigga, you can't help but them shoulders get to moving.
Yeah, that's they took a classic song and flipped
You
it.
niggas trying to find Nas lyrics and
No, but I'm saying there's no memorable lyrics other than those.
I don't think that's a song for the lyrics though. It's just
It's a shock. Once you get over the shock factor, it's not a good song.
still a good song to me. It's not super lyrical miracle,
No, I'm not saying she has to be Rhapsody. There's no memorable bars. There's no bars in it that's like.
It's a memorable song
because of the content, because of the shock factor of the song, because of the bounce. Like you're not gonna hear me like that was a dope line or that was a dope bar.
Yeah, well, if you looking for fucking Rhapsody and fucking Nas lyrics within a song like this, that's shame on you.
I'm not looking for a super lyrical bar. I'm saying there were no great bars. They don't have to be. You don't.
I'm trying to understand.
Juvenile, back that ass up. Tell me a great bar.
I don't listen to Back That Ass Up. I actually sit down when they come on. So that's not my cup of tea. I can recognize it's a good song as a great hook, but
then that's you just explain the same fucking thing.
No, I'm saying no. A song can make you dance, but not be a great song. That's not something you just listen to.
Can you tell me a song that make you dance and you thinking of the bar like, oh yeah, he was spitting?
Let me think of a song.
This argument is terrible, bro.
There is none.
I'm trying to think of a song that made me dance.
Whichever one you
Trumpets.
pick.
You know.
Trumpets.
Trumpets.
What the fuck is trumpets?
Jason Derulo, nigga.
So, moving on. Ant, did you hear the song?
Yeah, I watched it right before I came in here.
I think it says trumpets.
I know we was gonna talk about it. Outside of that, I live underneath a rock, so I never seen the reaction on it. My reaction on it is, I think they did a good job on the video for sure. I think the costume and all of that was good. The video was good for sure. I also like their first verses for the fact that, you know, the problem that I have with these young women artists today is that they're too direct. But in their first verses, I feel like they use a lot of metaphors to say what they wanted to say. Yep. You know what I'm saying? She didn't have to say, put this big, you know, Mack truck in this little garage. She could have just said, put your dick in this pussy. Like, yeah.
So while it wasn't super lyrical miracles, they still kind of tried to,
you know, they inflicted, you know, they did it in an artistic way on the first verse. I feel like the second verse was more direct from both of them. You know, but that's pretty much that. Yeah.
I wasn't expecting them to be great rappers.
At all. Nigga, when we said we was going to react to this song, nothing in me was like, I'm searching for the bars.
Yeah, I thought it was a good track. I was only looking for the beat and a few. The catchy part is within the cadence when they saying "wet ass pussy" when Meg do have a breakdown in the middle of our verse to just say, you know, wet. Well, they saying wet and gushy on what we was watching, but you know. That was the part of the song that was, I guess, decent when you get the small breakdowns. The video was dope. The backlash, I just don't get. I don't know. I guess we just in that time because what was crazy right before we came up in here, BJ had shared "Bum Ass Pussy" with Dog Pound, and I was like, nigga, why was we able to listen to this? Like,
I was getting some head, getting some head.
But
I was getting some head, getting some head. Like,
on Bum Ass Pussy, they're literally making sex sounds before when the song come on. Like they making sex sounds. So you got shit like that, and then getting some head. NWA with She Swallowed It.
Till the sweat drop down my balls.
Yeah, so. I guess we just in that time. Like, that's just how I look at it. Like, we just in that time. 'Cause we for sure been hearing this.
Yeah, it goes back to me feeling like Cardi is now the
They didn't ban Luke for no reason.
Cardi is now the numero uno when it comes to women. Like, women have been doing this since the beginning of time. But there never has been a reaction to it. Now, on the flip side of this conversation, I totally understand why this song was attacked. Cardi has been pretty outspoken when it comes to politics. She openly endorsed Bernie Sanders, and I was listening to I was listening to The Breakfast Club, and she was on The Breakfast Club, and I don't know if she did it on purpose, but she said, like, she recently spoke to Joe Biden. you see where she is when it comes to what side of the aisle she's on, right? So it did not surprise me when this song dropped, the first person to outright denounce it was a Republican politician. A big one at that.
Okay.
And in that set the fucking world ablaze. Then I seen Boyce Watkins. That nigga used to be talking about the motherfucking money and shit. I don't know what he on now. I seen some of the Muslim brothers talking about basically shaming it, that not being a good fucking what you call it, role model for the children, and all of this shit is just I don't even believe a lot of the niggas that's speaking about this video and this song actually believe in what the fuck they saying. At this point, I feel like they doing it because they know anything associated with this song is going to take a blaze.
Yeah, they definitely don't believe what they saying. So yeah.
Like, how do you denounce something you actually love in the bedroom? I don't like that.
There it is.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
You don't think certain things should be reserved for certain spaces though?
no, like this is everything has a lane. Like, just because this music, don't let your children listen to this music.
Yeah. I don't.
It's that simple.
I don't feel like Cardi B or Meg went outside of their lane with this track.
Absolutely not.
You know
Like,
what I'm saying? This is what the fuck they've been putting out
From the beginning.
so, and what bothers me the most is most of the backlash, or all of the backlash that I've seen, comes from men.
because we want we want to progress, but we want our women in public to be in the 1950s. You understand me? These women, our women, have to have something that express how they feel. A lot of women out here express they got some good ass, wet ass pussy.
Yeah.
That's how they feel about
And that's
themselves.
okay.
You understand? And it's okay for an artist to make a song that helps them express how the fuck they feel.
Yeah.
And ain't no dude complaining about that shit in the bedroom
Yeah.
at all.
I
I
just,
think the key part of that is in the bedroom though.
Yeah.
but that's not our say so, and it's getting really, really fucking tired. It's getting really, really tired.
Mm-hmm.
We don't got no say so in that.
Is Cardi B signed?
I
to a
don't
label?
think so right now.
Is Megan Thee Stallion signed to a label?
She is.
She's
Okay, so get on the label head that allowed this to come out as a single.
But
Not
why?
the artist?
Why do men always feel like they have a say so on what women say and do and how they present themselves?
Because
That's
we
an
believe
issue.
in 1950s values when it comes to our women being our women and treating them a certain way and them acting a certain way and all of this other shit.
Nigga, we sit up here and we listen to all types of music.
Yeah.
We've been doing it for quite some time, all our lives. We have men openly rapping about sex, pimping, degrading women,
Yeah.
murder.
Yeah.
They out here having, and I'm talking to myself too, they out here having all type of kids by different women.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I ain't going that wild though, but, you know. We're doing all of these things, but didn't want to become such morally, and we have all these morals and values, and we're upstanding citizens when it comes to speaking on our women. Now all of a sudden we got all of these morals. Now who the fuck are we? Who the fuck are we? Cardi, as vulgar as this song is, she does have a ring on her finger. She is someone's wife. She is someone's mom. Megan, going to school, going to college, getting her degree. They're doing things.
And outside
Who the
of-
fuck are we?
And outside of Cardi's pasties, they were very well covered up the entire motherfucking video.
I just, man, it's getting so tired. Like, who the fuck are we? I sometimes I understand when black women say, we are the white folks in the black community. Look how the fuck we acted. When the spotlight not on us. Our women out here doing it. And look how the fuck we acting. Now all of a sudden, we want to talk about role models.
These kind of songs are not new. So for people to even speak on a role, and I think it's only because of how high Cardi B is now in hip hop. If this was Cardi B's first song coming out, a motherfucker wouldn't be speaking on it as much. But since Cardi B is where she's at now, and they know that Cardi B is the top of female art, female hip hop, she's the top of that. It don't matter about the Rhapsodies and the Chicas and.
But we don't listen to that. We don't listen to that. We want the Nas lyrics. We want the Rhapsody lyrics when the shit is good for us.
Yeah,
facts.
But when motherfuckers say, you know what, I'm gonna put this type of music out there, we don't fuck with it.
And that's like when I seen people speaking on the different women that when we had the Lil Kims and the Lil Kims, the Foxy Browns and all that, and then they bring up Missy Elliott, and I'm like, y'all act like she didn't have a song called Woman and Man. Like,
that shit was more damaging than No Scrubs.
So it's like the women that y'all trying to say, they also made these type of songs too. So
it's like it's almost like, you know what, y'all cannot exploit yourselves. Y'all can't talk like this. Y'all can't talk about sex. Y'all can't talk about your bodies, but we can. That's the way we fucking acting right now. We can all day long, but when they do it, it's a problem. It's an issue. Now we talking about role model.
Well, we will literally go run through a broad, right? And then 10 minutes later, degrade her for allowing us to run through her.
facts.
Say she not wifey material, this, that, and the third.
Facts.
You understand me?
Facts.
I don't get it, man. I don't fucking get it. Ivan?
What up? I'm the old dad, so most of these things I'm looking through the lens of a father. And no, I don't want my daughters looking at Cardi B saying wet ass pussy. I don't, as a father.
Yeah.
So my initial reaction is I'm looking at it as a man. So when we react to the video, I'm looking at it as a man. Afterwards, it's like, okay, do I want my daughters to see this? Is this something I want my daughters to? And it's easy to say, well, don't let your kids listen to the song, but it's at some point it's going to make its way to TikTok. So unless you live in an Amish society where there's,
there is no because I look at it and I don't like when we get to just put on these different hats when it best suits us.
I mean,
looking at it as a man and a father, I know at some point my children are going to come across this video, this song.
Yes.
Now that's when me being a parent and a role model should come into play, because my kids should be able to differentiate.
What was that word?
Differentiate.
You said it right.
No, that wasn't. But go ahead. I'm listening.
I didn't say it right.
No.
what's the word?
Differentiate. No, you said differentiate.
It's just
Differentiate. There you go. Goddamn, we on Wheel of Fortune now. My children should be able to differentiate.
now you said it wrong.
Hey, you really gonna start fucking it up, man. Once a motherfucker put it in your head, now it's fucked up. Now it's fucked up forever.
My children should be able to D-word fantasy and reality.
What's fantasy about?
It's fantasy.
How? You're literally talking about a woman's anatomy. What about that?
The visual. But at some point, this is going to turn into reality for my children. I can't stop that. What I can do is have a conversation with them about it, but I can't stop that.
How? But are you talking about your younger daughter? Or are you talking about your daughter that's in high school?
I mean, why are we being parents now?
What, bro?
That's my thing. When Meg Thee Stallion, we can stick with these people, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Meg Thee Stallion dropped Savage. All of our kids, all of the world's kids, was dancing to I'm a Savage. And she's calling herself a bad bitch. All the nasty shit. I'm nasty, all that shit. And they're doing a dance showing that they're nasty. They tooting their damn ass up. We're talking about 8, 7, 9-year-old girls on TikTok. Why was we not mad at that?
I don't think I personally didn't see my daughters. I personally didn't see my daughters listen to that. So if I had seen it, I'd address that then. And I don't think, and I personally don't think Savage is as big of a record as this is going to turn out to be.
Savage was one of the biggest TikTok dances ever.
The record that really put her on was Big Old Freak. Like, I mean, what are we expecting from Meg Thee Stallion?
Seems like we're putting on this dad hat when that's.
But the thing about it, even when you putting on a dad hat,
you should put on your dad hat with anything.
I think you putting on your dad hat because social media has brought it to your attention. So now you want to be.
But even when you put it on the dad hat, the attention should not be on the artist. Artists should be free to express themselves however they want to.
Absolutely.
The attention should be on the outlet that allows this to be displayed.
How do you police the internet? How do you police social media?
You can't.
No, I'm saying the owners of YouTube, the owners of this, that puts this video on a platform. If you're a father and you don't want your child seeing this, your attention to me should be on YouTube. Hey, don't allow videos on this platform, the same platform that you allow children's shows on. It shouldn't be on the artist.
If that's the case, then this right here would be like fucking Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood.
But that's also why you can go on your kid's YouTube and you can change the settings to where it's only for kid-related things.
Yeah.
Can you do the same with TikTok?
I don't know what you.
At this point, how old are your daughters?
My daughter's on TikTok like crazy.
See, at this point, I'm not shielding my children from nothing.
Not a motherfucking thing.
Because when they get older and now they come across these things, now they wilding the fuck out. Instead of, they seeing this, that kind of look interesting. Now we can have a discussion about it. But without you having a discussion with your parents, now when you come across this shit and it sparks your interest or it sparks something inside you, now you wilding out. You ain't never had it. Now you're living through it. Instead of I'm talking about it, and now when I'm experienced, I still had that talk in the back of my mind. Now you're living through an experience. Two totally different things.
Yeah, and
that's why when a lot of these chicks, they'll tell you, we wasn't able to do nothing. We were locked down in high school. And them be the hoes.
Yeah.
Them be the hoes.
Yeah, I don't believe that children should be exposed to certain things at certain ages.
Yeah.
That's how we grew up though. We didn't have this technology.
But I'm pretty sure my parents would have felt the same way about ain't no fun if the hoes can't have none, if the homies can't have none. I'm pretty sure if my parents heard that they feel the same way. Like I don't want my son listening to this. I don't think we're different. I think the difference between us.
My dad played bum ass pussy. I just told somebody that.
Is I ain't.
Yeah,
I wanna be. I was outside when my folks and my parents was outside getting drunk, gin and juice.
Okay, so y'all come from a different environment. Okay, we'll say that.
Yeah.
Y'all come from a different environment. So the difference I feel like between our generation for the most part and prior generations are the prior generations didn't listen to the same music. So the generations from the 50s didn't listen to the music from the 70s.
And all of them niggas phased out, Ivan. When they talk, that shit goes in one ear and out the other. Nothing sticks.
Yeah, you think your kids? You think the same not gonna happen with your kids?
I'm not saying my kids have to take on every single thing I'm saying, but the thing is, we're having discussions when need be.
Okay. So do you feel like it's okay for your 8-year-old daughter to listen to Wet Ass Pussy?
As a parent, and if I go old school, yes, I'm gonna be upset if that song's come around and I hearing them humming it around the house.
Yeah.
I'll feel some type of way. But realistically, they have these fucking computers in their hands.
Yeah.
They are on these sites, TikTok as for an example. I know they're going to come across this video. There is nothing dad can do about it. If it don't come across in my house, it's gonna come across someone else's phone somewhere else.
Yeah, agreed.
And then dad won't be there. Dad can't have that conversation with you.
So you prefer for it to come across your child's attention in your presence, so you got
Yes.
a conversation with them. Okay. Me as an individual,
I think some of what you said, Ivan, is true. Like we did have censorship, right?
Absolutely.
Uncut didn't come on till late night. The kids are supposed to be asleep by the time Uncut came on. So I get it. We did have certain censorship. Luke's Peep Show, if you didn't have that
was
channel,
HBO? That was HBO, wasn't it?
yeah, if you didn't have that channel on your TV, I did because we had the illegal box. But if you didn't have that channel, or if it wasn't pay-per-view or whatever, you wasn't able to watch that. So I do get it. We did have certain censorships. These kids don't. I think I had a issue with it with my daughter a while back, probably 3-4 years ago. Then I just started catching on to her mom not turning this shit off in the car. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to have an issue with everybody. I'm trip with her mom.
See, I purposely
trip
don't.
with everybody.
I purposely don't. Even today, just out of habit, I don't play music with a lot of cussing or a lot of sex while my children are in the car.
Yeah.
That's just out of habit, though.
Right.
Cussing don't bother me. The sexual content does if it's coming from me, because at that point I'm controlling what they're hearing.
There you go.
In that space. But for people to actually, for people to attack Cardi and Megan on this as if they made this song with the intentions of this song reaching little girls, you understand me, is beyond me. You understand me? It's millions of grown ass women.
I agree.
With some wet ass pussy out in this world that they made this song for. They ain't make it for your 6, 7, 8, 9-year-old daughters.
And that's simply what I think it is. That's how I think of it. Like I said, when I came with my daughter, I remember being in the car with her. She had came here for the summer, and she was like, "Dad, let me listen to something." And the song, I think she had ended up playing like a Meg Thee Stallion or the Cardi B or some shit that was like, I'm like, "Why do you know this song?"
Yeah.
Yes.
And she was like, "My mom listens to it all the time." And then at that moment, I was like, "You know what, fuck it. Here." My dad didn't shield me. My dad didn't shield me from it. My mom maybe, because my mom just didn't listen to that type of music.
Yeah.
But my dad was like, "Nigga, that nigga was listening to Too Short. He's listening to Too Short. You get in the car, nigga, it's Too Short."
The most I ever seen was maybe a rap CD, in the car. My mom and dad wasn't big rap heads like that.
But the thing about it, we've been listening to music about fucking our entire lives for
That's
generations. It's just that they were metaphoric with how it came out. That's it.
Yeah.
But the song's still about fucking.
Now when you get to bum ass pussy, now when you get to she swallowed it.
Yeah. Those are the whole, straight shooting ass, things. But
one thing that wasn't really singles. I don't know if Bum Ass Pussy was a single, but I know them songs, it wasn't a single. It wasn't a big single when we was a kid. You had to have the album to know these songs.
But today, yes, an artist can choose.
Ain't No Fun wasn't a single?
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Ain't No Fun was so watered down on the radio.
But
watered
even
down.
with that, an artist can choose what they make a video to. Okay,
But
so
when-
if you blame an artist, blame him for that.
When we
But you
did the-
can't choose what a single is today.
When we did the review, in the edited version, I had to pause it and say, "Is this edited?"
Yes, we did.
It wasn't.
It wasn't that edited. But when you hear it on the radio, it do sound like a completely different song.
Are they playing it on the radio now?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
super edited.
Yeah, it's not. The edited version is not super bad.
Yeah.
To where
They didn't
you
really
I
cut
gotta
too much
turn this
out.
off.
I think the edited version is still if a kid listening, well, I don't know, it's still explicit. The edited version that we heard on YouTube, but the one that we heard on, the one that I heard on the radio is super different. It don't say wet. It say wet and gushy on YouTube. On the radio, it just say wet. It just repeats wet. So yeah, I mean it is what it is. I don't know what the outrage is for. This ain't new.
Like I said, man, niggas just think the senator came out, or whoever the fuck he was a Republican politician. When he came out, that's when the fucking world went ablaze. So shout out to everybody for following the white man.
That's how you go in that.
Basically, that's what it was. You know what I'm saying? I honestly think this song would be crazy in clubs and strip clubs. I think it was it was perfect for them to release a video as vulgar and as sexy as the music video. I think it was perfect to do it at this time because we're still in a quote unquote quarantine. What are everybody doing? Really nothing. So I think it was the way they presented it, the way they dropped it, perfection. Shout out to them sisters, man. Shout out. Like, I love that type of shit. I ain't gonna say it, lie to you. You know, I love that type of shit.
Yeah. I know one something that stood out. I think somebody was like, damn, Meg twerking like a motherfucker but only had 8 toes.
You niggas is disrespectful. Wow.
Oh, that shit was funny. Big boy.
All right. Also, the sister Jaguar Wright has been in the news a lot lately. If you have not heard of her, she toured with the Roots back in the day, and she is the singer that is featured on Jay-Z's song Cry. Recently, she came out with a lot of tea, as y'all call it. So first and foremost, she says that who this is disrespectful. Black Thought got a ghostwriter. That was one. She said the Roots openly helped R. Kelly recruit young girls and bring them back to the studio. And she also said Common sexually assaulted her, tried to put his thing wang in her mouth while she was asleep. She said a little more. We didn't get to all of it because it is a lot.
It's a lot.
But fellas, if I'm blacked out, we gotta shoot the fair one.
Go shoot the fair with a woman.
We gotta shoot the fair one, bro. I think because
do you think she really exposed Black Thought? Do you think he has a? Do you think he can't write?
What she did was she named names, right? And
She said it was in-house though.
if I'm Black Thought, we gotta shoot the fair one. One, I think in today's age, a good lie, carries a lot of weight. People will take that on social media and run off with it. Now you getting all type of crazy tweets, jokes, all type of shit, and it can hurt your brand. Black Thought is known as a superior lyricist, one alien, as they say. You name dropped the man you said wrote for me, and he came out and was like, "Nah, B, like that ain't what happened." And then shout out to the guy Malik B. I think I played. Was that 2 weeks ago? He passed away. They were saying that Black Thought like was still in his lyrics. Well, she was saying that Black Thought was like still in his lyrics. So now you heard me as this is what I'm known for. This is what I love. We gotta shoot the fair one.
Well,
And I'm not even for domestic violence, but we gotta shoot the fair one.
I felt like I didn't really feel like it was. I guess I felt like it was exposure, like she's exposing him. But then I felt like after watching, like as it kept going, and she just kept on like ranting and seeing the different shit, I was like, at this point, it just starting to look like her. Like she's just hurt.
Yes. Yeah.
So that kind of made. I guess that kind of took away the credit of it. You know what I'm saying? Like you're really speaking out of a place of hurt. I don't know how much of this is true, or if you just piling shit up now because you feel like they left you on stuff.
Yeah, I think the jokingly, like the whole ghost riding thing, that shit is not as important. So I can joke about that part. You know what I mean?
You know,
but when you saying now that we were openly out recruiting young girls for R. Kelly to bring them back to the studio, now you've taken it 5 steps forward.
I didn't hear her say that they were recruiting. I heard it for me.
She said the Roots.
It sounded like the Roots. She said the driver would go out and get these broads, but they would turn a blind eye to it. I think that's what she was conveying in that message. And even that's still
I think
Fucked
both.
up.
I think both of them, both hurt to even to say ghostwriter, because when you go back in that time, being a lyricist and being an MC in that time was like you like this have to be you.
Yeah.
Like these lyrics have to be you. Like you can't be biting. Like
Yeah.
that was big back then. Now it's like, oh, everybody got a ghostwriter, but back then, niggas, if you got exposed to having a ghostwriter,
Yeah.
niggas go on your whole catalog. If somebody just came out and said, oh yeah, Nas' first album, I was writing Nas' first album. Oh, his whole catalog, niggas is
That's what I'm talking about. That's why
Niggas is really shitting
That's why
on it.
Black Thought, it's the difference between a nigga saying
Yeah.
Snoop got a ghostwriter and Black Thought. You know what I'm saying? When Snoop came out and said, nigga, Jay-Z wrote all of Still Dre.
Yeah.
And that shit was fire.
he was like,
We was like, shit, damn, shout out to Jay-Z, you know what I'm saying? But when you talking about somebody like Black Thought,
Yeah.
that's like, ooh, that hurts.
That's a different level. I remember we had went and listened to his one album he had dropped recently, and we was like, lyrically, this nigga still got it.
Yeah.
So yeah, when you say that, that's something else. The turn a blind eye, that's like
That's not you. That's like criminally. That's criminally.
Yeah. I mean,
That's
yeah,
criminal
you
shit.
just made me an accessory.
yeah.
You just made me an accessory. And this man is sitting, he fighting the case right now.
Thing about it is, there's a whole lot of blonde eyes. Up until this rant, she was a blonde eye. She turned a blonde eye. Up until this rant.
Facts.
So R. Kelly was not in them studios by himself. He done worked and wrote tracks for damn near everybody that you ever heard. It's a whole lot of blonde fucking eyes being.
And I think that's why on one of her rants she started crying because she kind of said that.
Yeah, she did say that. I give her credit for that for sure. But you know what I'm saying? This is however many years later.
Yeah, facts.
You see what I'm saying?
Facts.
You don't get no motherfucking credit for coming out and say, oh yeah, Emmett Till never got at me on your fucking deathbed.
Yeah.
Fact.
You understand me?
Facts.
I could tell it was personal when she started bringing up Jill Scott. She was like, Jill Scott was a hoe. Go back. I'm like, oh, this some personal beat. This ain't necessarily just.
But then she turned around and said we was fucking everybody. Like she said, like we was, me and him was fucking. I was really fucking everybody at that time. Like,
Wow.
What are we doing right now? Like, how are you calling people out and admitting you was a hoe at the same time?
Shit,
Like,
honestly, the only thing I think I ever heard about the Roots was them saying, well, Eve wasn't popular enough to be in the video. That's the only thing I've ever. And You Got Me?
oh yeah,
She wasn't popular enough to be in the video. That was the only thing I've ever heard of them. Like, I thought they was like on some super, super under the radar shit.
wow for Eve to get credit for being a Philadelphia MC like she is. When you from Philly, like they really put you on like you know what I'm saying? Like Erykah Badu. I mean Jill Scott.
I think she was super young then though.
Yeah, but I think it still took a while for them to say like she really repping Philly.
No, I felt like she always got that credit for repping Philly.
I don't feel like Philly didn't give it to her.
Okay,
I didn't ever look at Eve like she was from Philly. I
What?
looked at Eve
She had
like
a track called Philly, where I am from, like literally on her best album.
That's kind of low on the discography on the songs I would
On her best album.
Yeah,
I'm not saying it's a.
Her first album, she say Philly all day.
That's what I'm saying. Like
What I'm saying is I don't associate Eve with Philly. I associate Eve with Rough Riders.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
A lot of them
niggas
niggas was from like New York and shit,
Yeah.
wasn't they?
Yeah.
Yes.
So I didn't look at Eve like she was from Philly. I looked at Eve like
Just
she
another
from
East Coast.
She from Rough Riders, and all these niggas is from New York. That's how I looked at it.
Just an East Coast rapper.
But I mean, I don't know, man. And you know, she the shit about Common, you know, that Common shit is kind of wild. And I'm not
Unless Common was fucking her before that moment.
They was
They
sleeping in the
was.
bed.
Okay, then that's different.
I'm not going to say if she was lying or not. To me, it was interesting to see both of these things dropped the same day. So her allegations against Common and Tiffany Haddish coming out saying they were together the same day.
Shout out to Ball Bull. She was like Ball Bull with that ball head on.
Yeah, both of those came out the same day. So I was like, damn, this is kind of interesting. It's very interesting, actually. And I don't know which one was competing with the other.
Yeah.
I feel like it was Jaguar. I feel like it was her. Like I went back and tried to listen to some of her songs. Like, let me see if she was actually she was a great singer. I don't think she could good songs.
I think she could sing her ass off.
Yeah, she was a great singer.
But to answer Ivan, he said, when I say, if they were fucking, it's different. He said, how? If you're fucking somebody, you can play around with them sexually like that.
She said she was tired. She said she was tired, and he was like just trying to put his dick in her mouth while she was.
I'm damn near married.
If you're fucking you, if I'm fucking you,
wifey will never wake up with my dick in front of her face.
No, what's crazy though? I get plenty of females.
Or she yawns and I try to stick my dick in her mouth.
I get plenty of females. It's plenty of females that will text me and be like, if I'm sleeping when you come over, just put your dick in my mouth.
This is what I'm saying.
That's consent,
if
though.
They
you have consent. So you can I can go back and say I had consent to do it. If I'm telling you no,
what if she ain't feeling?
I understand.
How
we live
how
in
we know at one
2020
time?
nowadays.
How we know at one time Kamala didn't have the consent? How we know at one time she wasn't like, man, I don't care.
I'm not saying he never
and
did.
Then this day she wasn't feeling.
The first time she says no, you no longer have consent to do that though.
I don't know until after you woke up though.
No, if she say I'm not trying to fuck around, I'm tired, and you like, all right, well, I'm just gonna put my dick in your mouth. You didn't have consent to do that. Legally, you didn't have consent no more.
I agree. I'm just saying.
Yeah, and I don't get confused. I'm not saying that these allegations are false. I don't want to put it out there as if I don't believe her.
Yeah.
I don't.
Don't do that. They don't say you don't protect black women if you do that.
But I you know what I'm saying? I don't want to do that because I don't know what happened. I just know what I seen that day, and the first thing that came to my mind was, damn, well, who's competing with who? Like, did she put this story out? Did she put this story out to trash his new relationship, or to trash him in the light because he's now in a new relationship, quote unquote? Because I did see a statement where she was like, something about like, what was the last stand-up chick he was with? Some shit in that manner. Like, he's been with a whole bunch of chicks, but what was the last stand-up chick he was with? He's been with Serena. He's been with.
Yeah, she was
like, truth be told, he ain't been right since Erykah Badu.
Yeah,
so,
she said all that. She kind of slandered him about every woman he ever fucked with.
Yeah.
So,
like nothing. She's like nothing lasts as long with Rashid. Is that her name, Rashid?
Wasn't even
nothing lasts long with Rashid.
No, that's common.
Or whatever. She kept saying that. Like, what last long relationship have he had? Like, she kept saying that.
Yeah, because he was just with Angela Rye.
So I feel like it was.
Oh, he got a nice little.
I feel like it was a shot.
He got a nice roster.
He got a cool line.
I feel like when she came out, she was sending shots. I feel like it was sending shots.
Yeah.
But I mean, I honestly don't know. So I don't want to. I'm not choosing any side.
I'm not saying it didn't happen, but I'm saying now you sending shots.
If he did do that to that sister, then she deserves all the justice.
Well, then let Tiffany Haddish might come out and say, "Well, I like when he come put his dick in my mouth."
Yeah, we just got to make sure we understand context. She didn't give the whole con. She just said, "Oh, I was asleep. He tried to put his dick in my mouth."
Yeah.
After she said, "I was the party girl. I was the party."
But I do feel like
after she and said, "I fucked everybody. We was fucking." Like I'm
she
just saying.
did say all of this.
I'm just saying. If we gonna do it, make sure that I'm not saying she's lying or not. I'm not saying he did or not. I'm just saying that before we run off with anything, make sure we understand the entire context of stuff. We can't look at shit
I get all
from
that.
03
I get all that.
in a 2020 lens.
The moment I say no, no means no.
Yeah. Yeah.
No means no. This is 2020. I don't know what happened.
Did she say that
no
he
means no.
listen?
She did not
that,
go to sleep and say, "When I wake up, I want you to try to put your dick in my mouth."
Did she go to sleep and say?
I had a lot of females put my dick in their mouth.
Before she went to sleep, did she say, "Don't touch me"?
I don't know. I wasn't there.
She said, "I was asleep and he tried to put his dick in my mouth."
No, she said she let him know that she was tired.
Yeah.
She let him know that she was tired and she just wanted to go to sleep.
Okay.
So I think he had said something about like, "Can we fuck around?" or something to her. She said, "I am tired. I just want to go to sleep." And then she said when she woke up, he was trying to put his dick in her mouth.
Sounds like he
okay.
didn't have
So,
consent.
Yeah. But did the relationship end after?
No means no.
Oh, man, I don't know. I'm on both sides. On this
Our
one.
relationship does not give me supreme authority over your body. No matter the relationship. That goes for marriages. That goes for relationships. That goes with friends with benefits. Our relationship does not give me no authority over your body. If you're tired, if you're not in the mood, if you don't want to do it, no means no.
So let me ask y'all this. Let me ask y'all this. You've never been laying next to your woman, been horny, and just grabbed her titty and start rubbing on it? Did she say grab my titty and start rubbing on it before then?
I mean, yeah. When I go to sleep, I cuff the titty.
So it's different things.
No,
that qualify.
but I'm not jumping on. I'm not jumping on. I'll never jump on top of her and try to penetrate her. Never. Our relationship would never give me that much comfort.
My wife would be full-fledged sleep, and I would go down and start eating her out.
That's and if she ever felt some kind of way, she could say, "I didn't have my consent to do so."
I guess
legally,
I get. I'm not doing.
I understand. I understand.
I've been with this woman for 17 fucking years.
And legally, if she say I didn't give him consent to do that, I was sexually abused, she's not wrong.
She took that ass up and I'm trying to take them panties off.
I'm not playing by 2020 rules.
Hey,
when you sleep, I'm putting my finger in that pussy and see if you ready.
That's all right.
I'm grabbing that I'm grabbing them titties. I'm going down, eating you out, all of that shit.
You don't have to play by 2020 rules. We got a jail. Yeah. We got a jail set that was built in 1990 that'll fit your ass.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but best, like I said, I'm not going to say I'm not choosing any side. Like, if that sister, if what she's saying is true, then she deserves all the fucking justice in the world. Mm-hmm. Get Common the fuck up out of here. I do feel like.
Listen to Common music anyway.
Oh, you got to get the roots out of here too.
Absolutely.
What she says true.
Quick and fast.
Yeah.
I do feel like. What are them things called? When you sign it, you can't speak on what's going on. NDAs. NDAs are the reason why people are not exposing more of what really goes down in the industry.
That's a fact.
So I'm not going to say I appreciate, but I do have a little. I do give it a little thought when people, women specifically, are able to sneak out little shit like this. Because to me, she is giving a little insight on an industry that honestly not a lot of people know about or know of.
Yeah.
So I get it, and I do on the flip side understand that there's a lot of envy in this industry. I would be upset if this person hasn't put in more work to me, but he has a better team. I have the better talent, but he has the bigger spotlight. I would probably feel a certain way too. So I can see how people coming out and exposing motherfuckers for that because they're envious. I can see that side too.
Yeah, it's for sure both of them. It's all of that. And like I say, it was so much hurt in her video. It was so much hurt.
Yeah.
That's just where I felt like she was coming from. I just felt like she was coming from a place of hurt. Not saying she wasn't telling the truth, but I think when you come from a place of hurt, some things that you might have brushed off or accepted, you're going to be angry about now. So because when she was speaking on Black Thought, she was like, nigga, we fought shoulder to shoulder, like we did this and we did that, and when this happened in my life, you didn't step up. Like it was his job to save her because of what they did. So I just heard a lot of hurt. So nigga, since you didn't do this, I'm finna tell the world how foul of an individual you are.
Yeah, but at the time you were complicit.
At the time you was completely okay with everything that was going on.
Yeah.
You know, like you crying now about the girls that R. Kelly brought to the studio, whatever. You crying about it now, but at the time you probably was giving them singing lessons in the back.
Or she could be sitting back because I think the only thing she does have is she be traveling overseas.
Yeah.
She travels overseas. That's what she tour at. Or she could be sitting back watching Black Thought have this kind of like career resurgence
Yeah.
where now he's in the stage of his career where motherfuckers really giving him his flowers. He's putting out new music.
Yeah.
And she can see this.
And it hurt. I mean, I look at it like, when I think of shit like that, I think of it like, kind of like having a relationship with a female and she just hurt, right? And then you like, let me call and apologize, and then she gonna be alright today. Like, if Black Thought just called, like, you know what, my bad, come sing background on this tour. I take back everything I ever said. I love Black Thought. Like, I just feel like that's what's gonna happen.
I think the problem I have with it is that this is a reaction to you feeling like they didn't give Malik B his respect. So now you're up until a week. So if everything had gone the way you wanted it to with Malik B and his death,
This would not have come out. None of it. None
so
of it.
that's my whole issue with it. Like you were complicit with everything and you were okay with it until you felt like this situation was too much. Now all right, now I'm gonna speak up. Like, all right.
And then she say she lost her son, and Malik was real close to her son, so that kind of.
I mean, I get it, but it's just like.
But still, like he say, shit that happened years ago didn't
Right.
come out until y'all upset me.
Facts.
Mm.
Facts. That's how it is. So I don't know. I look at shit like that, and then it's like, do the public even? Is this even a public business? Like, do we even give a fuck?
Do we even give a fuck?
Do we know? Do we know if Black Thought had a ghostwriter?
Right.
Do we know? You see what I'm saying? That's the thing I hate about these kind of topics. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because, you know, just for devil's advocate, when you hear about a girl getting raped, you also hear about a guy getting out of prison because a broad said he raped her when he didn't.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying?
Wait,
And so
You hear about a girl getting raped.
you hear about a girl getting raped, everybody jumps on that. Then when you hear about a girl, you know what I'm saying, a guy getting out of prison because he was falsely accused of rape, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. We have I won't say just as many. Women get raped every day, and I'm not trying to diminish
For
the
sure.
situation.
Yeah, it's not just.
But all I'm saying is there's also on the other side
Right.
that makes us say, okay, well, this is, that's why we always say, well, if she's telling the truth, then get Common out of here, get the Roots out of here.
Yeah, you got.
But we're saying, oh, but, you know, she's hurt, so she may not be telling, you know what I'm saying?
I think the best.
I believe it's true. I just believe it's coming from a place of hurt. Like you said with your wife. Like I'm saying with women I deal with, I've dealt with plenty of women like this is okay.
Yeah.
So what if I was the nigga to say, as soon as I walk in this house, I'm gonna put my dick in her mouth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then years later, she like, yeah, he just walked in my house and put his dick in my mouth, and I'm like, whoa, wait.
I don't
You told me
think
this. So I'd rather wake you up.
Yeah.
I'm not
Hey,
gonna just.
I'm about to put my dick in your mouth. Is that cool?
I'd rather.
Cool.
I don't think the Black Thought, you know, having a ghostwriter thing is true. You attack that man at the biggest thing he's known for. If you've been around this man all these years and he's this to you, there's something else through all of these years that you could have attacked that man with.
And her base is on wild.
You attacked him at the thing that he's best known for.
I've never seen you freestyle, so you didn't write it. What? What you that have to do with?
I think the best thing for them to do is just ignore it. I would, if I'm the Roots, if I'm the Common.
I think they
Yeah.
for sure gonna ignore it.
Yeah.
Ignore this shit. 'Cause at the end of the day, it's Jaguar Wright. I hate to say it like that,
I'm
but
mad
it's
that you just said it.
I hate to say it like that, but it's Jaguar Wright. So
I
at the
get
end
it
of the
though.
day,
It's kind of
so
like,
you're who is
I
that?
got the big platform, nigga. It's like the who is you? Who is you?
Who are you?
Yeah.
I didn't even know she sung on Song Cry until y'all just said it. I only knew it from the one Roots track where she sung the hook on the song that was on the Best Man soundtrack. So I've never heard any Jaguar Wright music. So at the end of the day, you ignore it because at the end of the day, nobody knows who Jaguar Wright is. So just be like, oh, okay.
And but that also is the reason why. Again, people feel like we don't protect black women though,
I get it.
because she doesn't have that platform. Does that mean everything is false? She's
I'm not
spreading
saying
falsity.
I'm not saying it's false. If I'm saying I wouldn't address, if I'm them, if I'm their PR team, we're not even gonna address that shit. We're gonna move right on.
And speaking of R. Kelly, I just seen 3 men have been accused of harassing the accusers. So, yeah, that man finna get buried under that motherfucker.
As he deserves.
Absolutely.
Ain't gonna be no singing no happy people no more.
Oh, will, but
Ain't
just
gonna be happy people. Gonna be
not
happy.
in that
It's
context.
gonna be happy CO. Happy CO. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh shit. Happy anal. Also, some what has been this is the first time we've had like a timeline discussion in a while. So we now know who Biden's vice president will be. None other than Kamala Harris, the sister Kamala Harris. There's been a lot of arguing. There's been a lot of arguing. There's been a lot of fighting the last couple days.
A lot of blocking.
After this was announced. Fellas, what's up? Talk to me.
Protect black women. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, you
That's all you got on it?
That's all I'm gonna say. I haven't been on the timeline to know what people are arguing about as far as that.
What are your thoughts about Biden?
The Biden and Kamala ticket.
I'm voting for it. It's not Trump. Very simple.
Trump or no. Anybody but Trump, basically.
No, I'm not saying anybody but Trump. I'm going with the popular
Should Trump be on
choice
the Mount
outside
Rushmore?
of Trump. I'm not fucking with Trump. I told y'all that.
Should Trump be on the Mount Rushmore?
Skinny?
We had a discussion about her with Shaka. Right?
Yeah.
So I kind of know where she stands.
Yeah.
So I don't think I'm a fan of that at all.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say the protect black women part.
No, I threw
No,
that
only
out.
no. I'm saying that only because I know that that's a thing. Like,
And I've seen that. I've
and
seen
choose
that.
which ones we want to protect.
Yeah.
We're not protecting Megan and Cardi right now.
But
You know what I'm saying?
I hate that.
We pick and choose that shit.
I hate that narrative.
Yeah.
I hate that narrative when it comes to politics. Are we pick and choose when we want to use that narrative?
What do you mean?
Like, because a lot of people have been, and her presidential run went to shits because of her record.
Yeah.
facts.
So now all of a sudden she's on the ticket to be Biden's vice president or whatever. Her record has popped up again. It's nothing that's going to leave. It is always going to be there.
Yes.
And now all of a sudden, we can't say nothing because she's black, or we're not protecting black women because now we're tearing her career to shreds. That's bullshit.
Yeah. I hope people realize how ridiculous that protect black women shit sound now.
Right.
I'm not gonna say it sound bad, but picking and choosing.
I'm saying we pick and choose.
That's just trash.
We pick and choose. It's fuck Kamala. It's fuck Candace Owens. Fuck Cardi and Megan. Protect black women. They all black
This is
women.
the black women we agree with. I'm a protector. Like, if a nigga was to try to shoot at her, I'd jump in front of it. But I'm a still. When it comes to politics, I'm not left or right.
Yeah.
Oh, it's easy. I can talk shit about all these niggas because I'm in the middle. I see it all. So, yes, I'm going to trash her career.
Yeah.
I'm going to tear it to shreds. And not only am I doing it because I feel like this is going to affect my people, I'm going to go even harder because I feel like she's getting used as a symbol and not because she is a black woman.
Yeah. As you should. You should judge everything by the merit of the content, basically. You understand me?
Do we protect what's her name, Candace Owens? Ain't that the other one? Fully
We
When it
protected
comes
her
to-
versus T.I.
Yes, we did. When it comes to Candace Owens, she says a lot of coon shit,
Yeah.
as they would call it. But in the same breath, she also says a lot of good things. I'm able to take away what I like from a person.
Yeah.
And Candace Owens says a lot of good and interesting things. She cooked T.I.
Yeah.
She cooked him completely.
Mm-hmm.
But then on the other hand, she also says a lot of coon shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying the narrative to me just let's narrow it. Protect black women against mental, physical, and emotional harm.
Facts.
That's what it needs to be. You see what I'm saying? Because we didn't do it with Gayle King, we don't do it with Oprah. It's a whole lot of black women as black people we don't give a fuck to protect. You know what I'm saying? So let's just narrow that shit the fuck down.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Ivan, you've done. I'm interested because you said you did a lot of research. You wasn't gonna let the timeline sway your opinion on things.
Yeah.
You have been deleted and blocked by a few people.
Yeah.
You're not liked right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you, man. The floor is yours, man.
I mean, I don't need no motherfucking floor. I mean, I just because I made a post saying I don't care who Biden picks as his running mate.
Yeah.
I'm still not voting for him. I still stand by that. It had nothing to do with Kamala Harris as an individual because I know I'm not well versed on Kamala Harris's record. I know she's been a prosecutor. I mean, not a prosecutor, a DA. I know that she's, from my understanding, the people in California, especially black people, hate her.
Mm-hmm.
They hate her.
Mm-hmm.
That which says a lot. From my understanding, again, this is all hearsay at this point to me because I haven't researched.
The California part is a fact.
Yeah, they hate her. California people hate her. All the people I've seen comment. I know as far as right now what I'm doing is I'm taking a look at her voting record.
Yeah.
I'm about halfway through.
Okay.
I'm looking at each individual. I'm looking at each vote. So I'm going through each vote on her website. It has a list of everything she's been a part of as far as voting. The vast majority of it she didn't vote on. The vast majority of the votes I've seen.
Did you
so
see as this is Attorney General, right? Or this is what she was.
This is her as a senator. So
Okay.
there's a distinction that I'm trying to stay away from. You know,
Yeah.
I don't want to use Kamala Harris, the DA.
You got the DA, the Attorney General, and
No, I don't think she was the Attorney General. The Attorney General is a federal thing. If she is, I missed that part. I'll look into it at some point. But I don't want to use Kamala Harris, the DA of California or in California, to view how I'm seeing her as a senator. So I say, okay, I'm going to start with her votes. So right now, that's what I'm doing. I'm about halfway through her votes. On her website, it has a list of all of her votes. What she did.
yeah, she was the Attorney General.
She was of the U.S.
Yes.
Okay. So that's something else I have to look into. So going through her votes, she didn't vote on a lot of stuff. She voted no more than she voted yes. I think I've only seen a couple yeses. For the most part, she voted yes on two things that I agree with. So I want to give her credit for those first and foremost. There were certain things.
She actually served as Attorney General twice,
Okay.
from 2004 to 2011.
Of the U.S. or California?
California.
Okay. So again, that's something I have to look at.
She was the DA of San Francisco,
Okay.
but her term lasted from 2004 to 2011. Then from 2011 to 2017, she went on to serve the state of California as Attorney General before taking on the role of senator.
I think cause people keep pointing to the Fruitvale Station or the Oscar Grant situation. I guess she was the Attorney General then.
She was she a state prosecutor?
Oh, San Francisco. She's probably the DA.
But she refused to.
Prosecute the officer, right?
Yeah.
If she was the DA for San Francisco, that wouldn't have mattered because that took place in Oakland.
Okay.
So this was when she was the.
I mean, if it was for a county, that took place in Oakland though. So if she was specifically for San Francisco, she wouldn't have had anything to do with that.
Right. Austin Grant happened in
2009, so she was Attorney General, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So she was AG. Okay.
And she refused to prosecute. Okay. So I'm trying to keep
Yeah.
those things separate from how I'm looking at her as a senator because.
I can't. All of this shit.
I get that. So,
especially during these times, because you are, you have Biden's career is pretty much spoken for. You know what he's on.
Yeah.
And we complain a lot about the country turning into like this big police state. And now you having 2 big police state motherfuckers in office.
Yes.
That can cause some issues.
Yes.
A lot of issues.
So what did she vote yes on that you agree with?
I can't remember. I have them. I have the screenshots. I don't remember the exact bills, but they were things that I agree with.
What about one opened my eyes a little bit. She supported an initiative that threatened the parents of repeatedly truant children
I haven't
with
got to that one.
prison sentence.
I haven't got to that one. I don't know. Was that her as a senator or was that her as
Attorney General.
Okay, so that's something completely different. I know she didn't. The last thing I looked at before we got in here, well, she didn't vote on the North American Trade Agreement. I can't think of the name. The North American, the U.S., Mexico, Canada Trade Agreement. She didn't vote on that. There were several other things that I looked at that were big to me. One had something to do with like TANF. Another one, there was another bill she voted on. It could have been the same bill because I've been looking at bills all day, so I might have got them convoluted at this point. There was one that had to do with like basically U.S. security, like not the U.S. not allowing technology from certain countries that we feel are potentially using the technology to spy on us.
TikTok.
Highway. Do you remember Highway?
But that's what's going on with TikTok right now.
TikTok is one of them. It's a company called Highway. I guess they're a big tech giant, especially in China. They've been banned in several countries, and I guess in the vote that has something to do with that. She didn't vote on it.
Okay.
So that spoke to me that she's not. There's certain issues that she's not voting on. A lot of the shit that she was voting on was about electing people in different offices. So I'm trying to decipher through that shit. So like I said, I'm about halfway through. Like I said, there's 2 things she did vote on that I approved of. Several things that she didn't vote on that I feel like she should have voted on. So it's a mixed bag so far. I think the thing that's disappointing me about the whole conversation is to see black people say, "Well, weed is illegal." I've been seeing people, people talking about her career as Attorney General or whatever, and they're like, "Well, weed is illegal," like, and they're dead set on people should have to go to prison for weed. And I'm like, dude, like, y'all sound like them. Mm-hmm. Y'all, it sounds like y'all are looking at us through their lens. Mm-hmm. So that's been the biggest part of the conversation that I've seen so far.
Weed is the dumbest shit ever.
Like, especially, I mean, they're like, okay, well, weed is legal now, so. But somebody pointed to a situation, I guess, and I asked for a link, but I didn't get a chance to look at it before we got in here, where she, I guess there was some DNA evidence that exonerated somebody, and she refused to acknowledge it. Mm-hmm. So things like that, I'm trying to keep them separate as far as her career as a senator, her career as Attorney General.
I can't all that shit.
Why are we keeping it separate if she's going to be the let's say Biden wins, she's the VP, right?
Right.
We are still dealing with injustice in America.
This is why
are we separate
these things are coming back to kick her in the ass, and this is why her presidency went to shits. We are directly in everything she either voted against or she didn't talk about. Like her record when it comes to police completely differs from what she says and her record against what the police have done in her state, and what she says contradicts itself. Right. And because we are in these times where we are still getting gunned down and assassinated out here, your body of history contradicts the things you are saying. Right. And I think that's the problem with her. She's not trustworthy. So it's not about her being a black woman. It's just she's not trustworthy at all. And are a lot of people afraid that this it can turn into a police state, which are very, very.
Let me ask you this real quick. I'm gonna let you continue. All right, but where's Trump at on the police? Does he not come out and support the police in
Absolutely.
every single incident? So why would this be the argument that someone makes against her?
The argument is she has come out. So now everything is going to be on the spotlight. In the spotlight.
Yeah.
So she has come out and say, the fact that the police officers have failed to arrest Breonna Taylor. I mean, the police officers that assassinated Breonna Taylor have been. It's a shame or a sham that they have not been arrested. But your record shows that many of times the police officers have assassinated those in your state, and you failed to intervene. Now these things are being put out in the spotlight. Where are you when it's time to address these issues? Where are you?
Again, against Trump. Has Trump come out and said anything like that?
Trump has exonerated people from jail though, from prison.
No, that ain't the argument. The argument is her position on police. If you're making that argument versus Trump's position on police, you have a wash. They're both pro-police. Trump has not come out and said anything about arresting the cops that killed Breonna Taylor.
So basically, saying.
So what I'm saying is find a different
pro-police.
No,
let's vote for the one that's
either
black.
way you vote, you get that. That's what I'm saying.
My angle is, and I get what you're saying. My angle is at this point, or at this time, Trump is in the office. It's almost like the court, like the what do they say about the prosecution? Like you got to prove this case. The burden of proof is on you, and that is where I am at right now. Like Trump is in office. I don't. Now, what are y'all gonna do to get him out?
I don't get.
But the problem is, or in my eyes, this is gonna sound so fucking fucked up, but I'm gonna tell my truth. Since Trump has been in office, I have seen a lot of racists come out in support of him. I have seen white folks shooting up other white folks. If you get what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
I have seen him exonerate people from prison. I have seen him pass bills and initiatives that directly affect our community. So a lot of that shit that is going on, I'm not finna be out. Y'all not finna see me out here like going rah against niggas because they racist. This is what America is, baby. This is politics. It's not about change. It's about winning. So when I see this Biden and Kamala ticket, now you're giving me a facade again. Biden just came out and was like, the shit he said about what Mexicans are more diverse or whatever the fuck he said about
black community.
Yeah. Now you're trying to put a lid on that again. I like my racism up front and center. Now you're trying to put a lid on it and trying to tell me this is what America could look like. A white man and a black sister standing side by side. Now you got the symbolism again. But the realism is about to be away. Like, what is it that we want? You want the shit hidden and it's there?
All I see is Massa fucking the house slave.
I see the symbolism. I see, okay, now she's a black woman. Now you can involve, now you can throw in, you can say they're going to fight against racism. They're going to fight against sexism. They're going to fight against black womanhood. They're going to fight for black womanhood and Black Lives Matter and all of it. I see all the symbolism, and it is amazing. And this is the first time that I think Biden has out-Trumped Trump. And why I say that? Because no one is talking about Trump right now. It's all about Biden and Kamala, good or bad. They finally got it. No one is talking about Trump right now. The Democrats finally fucking got it.
All right, well, I'm not going to take credit away from someone from not being in office to be able to provide black communities with initiatives. Trump's the president, so he can do that. They can't. The second thing that I'm going to say...
and who's better to go at Trump than a prosecutor?
The second... The second thing I'm going to say, I'm going to bring it back. Okay? Let's just, all four, Trump, Pence, Kamala, and motherfucking Biden, they're all for police. All right?
Yep.
But one person right now is the president, who sees the atrocities going on in the streets and still supports the police from the presidency.
Yeah, but
So,
I think any president is going to support the police. I just think it's a time when you have to hold them accountable.
I think for me, it's like, what happens when you get past the police part? Okay, so all four support police, cool.
Yeah.
What happens when these police lock people up? One of them is like, okay, that's enough. I'm gonna let you out of prison. The other two are like, nah, keep them niggas in that bitch.
Yeah.
That's the part where it's like,
is the other one, are they okay, I'm going to let you out of prison? What are they letting niggas out of prison for?
the same shit that the other team is saying we locking your bitch ass up for.
No, what?
And at a higher rate and for longer sentences than your white counterparts.
I love when we have this conversation, how you guys hold two candidates that have not reached the office to different standards than the motherfucker that's in office.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
What do you mean what I mean? Y'all, the first time we had this conversation, y'all got on Biden about what he said about the black community.
Yeah. Okay.
Has Trump not said anything about the black community?
What's the worst that can happen to y'all? Or what the fuck he say? Y'all didn't. Something about what's the worst that can happen?
Has he not said anything about any other community? Why is it that was the argument last time?
What has Trump said that bad specifically about the black community?
I don't fucking know.
Oh wait.
I don't know.
Google
You'll be
it.
waiting for forever. No, I'm not doing that. What I'm saying is you got on one candidate for what he said when the other candidate has said hella shit.
Because
He hasn't said anything specific about the black community.
He hasn't. All he said was y'all didn't tried everything else. Like what's the worst that can happen?
And Biden said it twice. It's
But
twice now.
the issue is, I'm not one, and I'm not pro-Trump either. I'm not pro anything. I told y'all in the beginning, I'm in the middle. I can see all the bullshit. What I can say is, I'm not one. When people say Trump's name, motherfuckers get rattled.
Yes.
Emotionally.
It's polarizing. Very.
They get rattled. No one should have that type of power over you. But like this Cardi B situation, instead of saying, you know what, I'm going to put the bullshit to the side and I'm going to start looking into things. Ain't nobody doing that because when they hear Trump, they start rattling. Mm-hmm. Trump has actually done things for our community and not just talked about it.
So what you're saying is you don't believe that Biden and Kamala Harris will do anything for our community?
What I believe is Have they held the presidency? What I believe is things will not get better because of a Biden and Kamala ticket. What it will do is put a lid.
Has things gotten better with Trump?
Things have never been.
Okay. It's a different narrative now.
No.
You just said I don't believe things will get better, and I asked if things have gotten better with Trump, and you changed.
The difference is.
Did it get worse?
The difference is Trump doesn't have a political career before the presidency.
What I'm saying is I'm not.
I get what you're saying.
I'm not of the crowd that's going to that put tens on things and say, okay, I'm anybody but fucking Trump. That to me is excessive. And again, I can put all that bullshit in that the love and hip hop version of politics. I can put that shit into the side and dig into what the fuck is really going on. Mm-hmm. And I believe things will not change under a Biden and Kamala ticket. What it will do is put a lid on the truth.
You did not answer my question, Dante. You said you do not believe that things will get better with Kamala and Joe.
No.
I asked.
It'll be a facade.
I asked, did things get better with Trump?
No. But you're actually making my point. Because I'm telling you no. But right now, anybody but Trump to me, anybody but Trump equals
anybody
Biden.
But Trump.
Anybody but Trump equals, at this point, Biden and Kamala are guardian angels type shit right now.
No, anybody but Trump means we need somebody different in office. That's what it means. When they say anybody,
what's the difference?
Back in 2012, when you wrote up Decatur and it said anybody but Harry Reid, it just means we need a change of office.
Why?
Obviously, motherfuckers like myself feel like shit ain't right around this motherfucker.
Yeah, but them ain't the motherfucker. I can't point to Trump's political career prior to his
But you can point to it while he's in office.
Yeah, while he's in office, but
the highest office.
But Joe Biden's been in office for 50 years. Have things gotten better for 50 years?
What we can do is
have to compare presidents.
Okay.
You cannot compare somebody with a smaller office to somebody with a bigger office.
I'm not. I'm comparing political careers. You've been trying for 50 years. Have things gotten better for you?
What I can do and what I can do in your 50-year career is point to a bill that is still affecting our community today.
So you don't believe Trump would have voted for that bill had he been in office? Is what you're saying?
I'm not putting the ifs on it, bro.
Oh my gosh. You are putting the ifs on it if you are saying that you're judging somebody in the high. If I'm the CEO of the fucking company, I make decisions that affect the company different than a financial manager. Until these people hold that office, you can't compare what somebody in that office did to somebody who wasn't in that office. You compare Trump to Obama, Obama to Clinton, and Bush and all that. That's an evil.
Nobody's ever been hired as a CEO. Nobody's ever been hired as a CEO before. You have a track record. You started as an entry-level employee, and you became a manager, you became a general manager, then you became a vice president. So you have.
That's what Trump did.
You have a
Trump superseded all of that.
Trump got hired as a CEO of the United States without going through that list that you just named.
Absolutely. So again,
and you just said nobody has just been hired as a CEO, but obviously one person has.
Yeah, and that's what we're talking about. We're talking about Trump. So I'm talking about Joe Biden's political career. What have you done for black people in 50 years?
Has Joe Biden been the president of the United States?
We're not talking about as you as your political career. I'm talking about political career.
You're comparing apples to oranges.
Joe Biden's
political career.
In Joe Biden's political career, has he ever had the power to make executive decisions?
No.
So why would you compare Joe Biden's political career to what Trump has done in office the last 4 years? One is at the very top office. The other has not reached that.
You're absolutely right.
You are right to compare Trump to Obama, Bush, Clinton, or anybody who has held that office.
We can't compare Trump's political career prior to him getting in office because he did not have one.
I am not saying that you compare the careers. I'm saying that one office allows more things than other offices allow.
It actually doesn't.
So
it actually doesn't. It actually doesn't.
Okay, so Joe Biden could have made executive decisions. Joe Biden could have just signed right into law. Give them another $400 a week.
How do laws get to a president's desk?
Senators vote. Senators vote. House of Representatives.
Senators write them and vote on them.
They vote.
That's Joe Biden's job.
Vote.
That's Joe Biden's job.
They vote.
That's Joe Biden's job.
They vote. Yes.
That's Joe Biden's job.
They vote on.
So he's been fucking up right underneath that part. Right underneath.
First of all, not every bill is written by every senator or House of Representatives. Yeah. Not every bill is written by them. They write the bill, and then the other ones sponsor it or not.
But Biden has been fumbling the position right under the presidency for
it's
forever.
Not the position right under the presidency.
Almost.
Has Biden?
But almost.
It's not.
Biden has a lot of power.
What is the chain of command? If the president die, who gets the office?
VP.
If the VP die, who gets the office?
Secretary of State, I believe.
If the Secretary of State, who gets the office?
Shit, I don't know at that point.
The Senate Majority Leader.
Okay.
Has he ever held that position?
Shit, I don't know.
No.
I don't know.
So what are we saying? Why are we comparing the president's actions to that of a senator?
Because you're giving the president too much power. You're saying
so. What is the highest position that Biden has had?
VP.
VP, yes.
Before that,
senator.
Okay.
Hold on, relax. Y'all move too fast. Biden was the vice president.
Yes.
If the president
AKA.
Hold on.
AKA. We can't. His rebrand under Obama was amazing. Prior to that, he was still full of shit. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
So, Ant was saying that he didn't hold a position higher than the fourth in command under the president.
Okay,
but he high.
You're right.
He was second in command.
You're right. He was
loud
second in
and
command.
wrong.
He was second in command, but he still has not held the president office. He still could not make executive decisions to put in law what he wants to put in law. He could not do that. You cannot compare the two. They are apples and oranges.
No, not necessarily.
They are.
No, not necessarily.
Did it get worse with Trump? Did the world get worse with
Yeah,
Trump?
fuck yeah.
The world.
Fuck yeah.
The world got worse.
Fuck yeah.
The world got worse collectively.
What the fuck?
The world got worse
Did the world look like this in motherfucking 2017 in January?
The world got worse
I remember vividly. I was young back then, but I remember vividly Obama on TV almost like every other month about a shooting or assassination.
And the housing bubble popped while Biden was in office too. Or right before he got in there. The housing crisis
before he got in.
A few months prior.
Yeah, before he got in. Got nothing to do with him.
But my
Why not?
thing is Obama.
How the fuck would the housing market crash before Obama get in office? Motherfucking.
It was like 4 months.
It was 2008. He didn't get in office until 2009.
At the very beginning of 2009.
No, it didn't happen in 2009. It happened in 2008.
August of 2008.
Okay. The election is November of 2008.
So what was it?
They in office January of 2009.
How long did the recession took a while to bounce back from? How long did? What was Joe Biden's response to it?
What do you mean?
What was his response? The housing crisis was still going on. The bubble pop was still.
I don't know what the fuck Joe Biden's response to it was.
You right?
I know what the fuck Obama's response to it was.
But Joe Biden was second in command. What he do? Oh,
All I'm saying, and is I'm just not of the anybody but Trump narrative.
Okay.
Like,
I am.
But I do feel like in this because you can't see Trump's political track record was started to be written when he entered office.
Yes.
That's one thing. To have all of these years of when I'm talking about Biden and Kamala, when you have all of these years where we can go back and we can really dive into your political history, there lies an issue. Especially now when both of you are super pro-police, but without police accountability. Now, I'm talking specifically for our community. Like Ivan said, as far as California goes, that top cop narrative that she made for herself stuck with residents out there.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if hate is even the right word. I mean, the right word.
Yeah.
It's hard for me to believe, although she is a black woman, that she can change a system by entering it.
Yeah.
I believe that Kamala is the system at this point in time in her career. But again, when my problem with black politics is we take symbolism over what can you do for us.
Let me ask you this question, all right, because, it just popped up in my head, being that, we understand Joe Biden was the vice president of this country for 8 years.
Yeah.
What did he do wrong in those 8 years?
When I tell you Biden got put in a situation that he could not lose. The Biden rebrand under Obama was simply amazing, bro. He did nothing wrong, and he looked like a presidential candidate. That is politics, though.
What did he do right?
He didn't do nothing right, really, but he did.
Why didn't he do anything wrong or do anything right?
Because Obama was such
not the fucking president.
Yeah. I get your point. Right, but what I'm saying is
digging into all the shit
Yeah.
that Obama did wrong.
This is true.
So it's like
Obama did wrong, yeah.
But what I'm saying is, because he was under such an amazing rebrand, no one cared to look into Biden's career, at least our age. No one cared to look into his political career until his name started to there were rumblings that he were running for president. That's when it was like, hold on. And as far as Kamala goes, now she's, in my opinion, she's being used as a symbol, but the same things that she's being cooked for now are the same things why her presidency was ruined. It was over with. Once that, she was, I remember it to this day, I think we were recording actually, and she was in a debate, and the woman just went off on her. Like, threw all her shit out there. And it was pretty much a wrap for that. I think I posted on Facebook, like, R.I.P. Kamala.
Yeah.
It was a wrap after that. And so now these very things are coming up now, and they're even more prevalent now because we're in it. And now you can go back to her, tweets. You can go back to the shit she's saying about the police, and then you look at her track record and be like, hold on, bro. Hold on. Something ain't right. Something ain't right.
I agree she's being used as a symbol. I'm saying I'd rather see what the fuck she got for us than see another 4 years underneath Trump.
No, I'm of the mindset that the devil you know is better than the devil you don't.
Me too. I like mine up front and center. Before I do want to ask you guys one thing, because I see a lot of this. If you don't vote, you're part of the problem. 2, if you don't vote, you should not have a say. And 3, Trump is in office because we didn't vote.
But 3 is not true at all.
Yeah, three. That's not, like I said, we 13%.
I didn't know Nevada only has 6 electoral votes.
Yeah,
That's
and
fucking
Nevada
wild.
didn't vote for Trump, so I don't give a fuck when it comes to that.
We're blue.
Vote,
We're blue.
That's that me. What was the first 2? I'm sorry, I just lost.
That's towards just opinions, basically.
If you don't vote, you're part of the problem. If you don't vote, you shouldn't have a voice. You shouldn't speak.
I agree with the second one. If you don't vote, you shouldn't speak. Only because I believe that people should stand on their beliefs. Simple as that. So if you feel strongly about a candidate or disstrongly about a candidate, go out there and show that. You see what I'm saying? So.
What that mean?
You two
Who did?
Cause y'all all vote.
Oh, me and Skinny.
Yeah.
I done already told y'all. There is no, and it's not about me. I feel like it's not about me not voting. I have political interest, and if you don't, no, I have political interest, and if you don't, if you're not a candidate for those political interests, I'm not voting for you. I'm not going to be quote unquote bullied or force myself to vote on moral grounds. My vote means something to me, and I'm going to use it when I feel like you're the candidate for me. I'm not going to include myself in a system at this point that is not for me. Voting is not the end all be all, and those who are actually educated in politics know that the majority of people that make a difference are the ones who have not entered the system. That's really all I got on it. When there's a candidate that I believe in, I voted for Obama twice. Not once, but twice. When there's a candidate that I believe in, because I believed in Obama. When there's a candidate that I believe in, I will exercise my right to vote. But you're not going to bully me or use these "you're the problem" tactics when it comes to this whole the lesser of two evils shit. That's not what we doing.
That shit trash.
That is not what I'm doing, bro.
Yeah, y'all can say that shit. I'm not lesser of two evils no more. I did that shit last.
I am lesser of two evils in any situation.
Fuck that.
Again, I understand.
Motherfucking Chihuahua's gonna bite me.
Yeah.
And a pit bull gonna bite me. Chihuahua have the fuck at it.
Again, until our community start to understand that, again, politics is not about change. It's about winning. When we start voting for our political interests and not for symbolism, that's when they'll start respecting our vote. Until then, it's going to be the same old, same old. There is no way in a million years that Biden would have chose Kamala if, one, he didn't make that stupid ass statement he just made, and two, if he didn't want our vote. They have millions, and they have a bunch of people who look at voting records, all of that. So he has to know that he was losing our vote, or it was going to slip out of his hand based on polls. There is no way in a million years that he would have brought Kamala on if it wasn't about symbolism. We like that shit.
But hold on. One thing I gotta stop you on. What's the symbol?
You care about black people?
No, but there was other black women candidates.
Who were the other black women candidates?
Susan Rice was one.
Nah, they wasn't there with like Kamala though.
I'm just
they
naming the other black
I
candidates.
feel you. No, there were, and I honestly, and I think the sister Stacey Abrams would have been a more believable candidate.
Yeah.
But Kamala
Bottoms was one.
I think he chose the one that he was safe with, the one that was more system like.
He chose the star.
Yeah, he chose the one with the biggest name out of everybody.
The other two, if he would have chose the sister Mayor Bottoms, and that's an amazing fucking last name for Atlanta. If he would have chose Mayor Bottoms, and wow, that is amazing.
I'm mad at every time you say it, you keep repeating that part.
Mayor Bottoms out of Atlanta, and the sister Stacey Abrams, I would have given him the benefit of the doubt if he would have went that way. I'll be honest. If he would have went that way, it'd have been a lot more believable. But he went with Terry Crews, and shout out.
But also, okay. Let me ask you this on the symbolism, right? Because him choosing the black woman period would have been for symbolism, right?
Yeah.
Is the symbolism more of because of what's going on today, or is it because he was the vice president to the first black president?
No, the symbolism is the barriers that have quote unquote been broken. She is the first black vice president nominee.
Mm-hmm.
We are slowly coming out of the Me Too era.
Yeah.
To women and feminists alike.
Uh-huh.
This is an amazing representation.
Yeah.
For black people and Black Lives Matter.
Yeah.
And black women, because black women are the leaders when it comes to voting. Amazing representation. When it comes to women in general, she is the first.
Mm-hmm.
So he can't lose when it comes to symbolism and representation.
Yeah.
He can't. He chose the perfect candidate.
Yeah.
The problem is that record. But I can see Trump taking an L. I can. Highly unlikely, because I do feel like his followers have become the silent majority, and I think I think his followers have become the silent majority, and I think they will come out in more force than they did the first time around. I also feel like there are a lot of people out there who have made a lot of money under Trump that are going to vote for him, and I do feel like there are a lot of people out there that shit on Trump but will vote for him based on their political interests, and that includes most celebrities, most athletes, and most in our community when it comes to rappers and singers.
I'm not voting.
She got like three.
Never gonna
three
vote.
back to back.
So I don't give a fuck.
She got like 3 of them back to back.
I like your take.
I'm
I
not
like your take.
I've never voted. I've never had the interest to vote. I always looked at it like it's not helping me.
Yeah. And that's how I feel like all non-voters should just talk, just like that. I don't give a fuck. I'm not voting.
Yeah,
Very
that's
simple.
how I feel. But I think I thought more about it this year, just only because the homies was doing the hood votes, and I was seeing what they was. The hood votes is felons can vote in Nevada.
Yeah.
So the homies was getting a lot of ex-felons together and the hood together to meet up, so they could talk politics, to educate felons
Oh,
and
that's
other
dope.
people on politics, so you will know if you should vote. This is why you should vote,
That's
and
dope. I like that.
stuff like that. So that did make me think about it. Like, let me go out here and just see what they're talking about.
Yeah.
You went?
Just see if I want to learn. I'm gonna go to the next event. I didn't make it to the other one because I had the stuff on all my family, but
Yeah, I mean, my vote has to mean something. I'm not doing it for moral reasons, man. That's just where I'm at with it.
my only thing about it with the president thing is I think I would want to vote more inside of like the state.
Yes.
But my thing about the whole president thing is like you don't give me no options. You like either you vote for them or you vote for him. If you vote for anybody else, it don't matter.
Yeah,
Yeah. I will. I'm gonna start. I mean, I'll do it now. But I'm gonna start really participating in local politics. Not just the voting aspect of it. I think the work is done before you enter the booth. So I'm really gonna start because I know Vegas politics is pretty shitty too.
Homie on the ballot next year.
Okay. Fellas, do you guys anything you want to get anything off your chest? Man, they just opened up the bubble. I think you can have up to like 4 guests, so it's gonna be a lot of threesomes popping off in the bubble.
Nah, they say it can't be somebody you didn't know prior to.
Yeah, it's 17 guests. Each player in the second round, if their team's in the second round of the playoffs, gets 17
Oh yeah,
guests.
nigga, it's gonna be niggas gonna have
They're not letting 17 people come in per player.
I thought it was
Really?
four.
That's what I thought. That's what I read.
I just read it. But it's gonna be a lot of niggas without knees. These playoff series, boy, I'm finna
You
nigga.
ain't had none in what, a month or two? Shit.
Man, I've been feeling on men for all these weeks, nigga. I'm finna give me some pussy.
Your kids at home too.
The NBA bubble will be expanding 4 guests per player, plus children. Each player is allowed 1 ticket per playoff for a guest, plus an additional ticket for children shorter than 32 inches. For the first round of the playoffs, 4 guests per player, but can be exceeded for children. Guests can travel on team charters following testing. Guests will be allowed to attend games. Players will be allowed to bring in family and establish long-standing personal friends. Establish long-standing personal friends
Well, that's for you, baby.
into the bubble. Guests can quarantine in teams market for 3 days, travel to Orlando, then again for 4 days, or travel directly to Orlando and quarantine 7 days there. Here's who isn't eligible to come into the bubble as a guest. Any individual the player has not previously met in person or with whom the player has had limited in-person interactions. For example, known by the player only through social media or intermediary. Among those also not allowed as player guests, current, prospective staff or business relationships, including agents, trainers, massage, physical therapists, personal chefs, and tattoo artists.
Ouch. Listen.
What did it say about the second level?
That was his first round.
Second round.
I understand all of that, but they definitely need to let a real barber in there.
Woo, nigga, did you see Hassan Whiteside?
Oh,
I said these niggas hire niggas from Supercuts, nigga. That's why these niggas ain't getting a haircut.
please let a real barber in there. Don't do that to them, man. They don't deserve that.
Shit. All right. And you got anything? Get off your chest. Anything?
Oh no, I'm good. Good.
Skinny?
Nah.
Ivy?
Carmelo, I see you, baby. You know, you're on the redemption tour, baby. I see you out there doing your thing, man. Dame Lillard, keep doing what you're doing, man. That's it.
Go Spurs, go.
That's what you doing?
Young Doc in the back. When the back came out.
People need to know that.
Yeah.
Let's play house. Let's play house. Let's play house. Let's play house. Young guys in the match with the light came out. And think me phone day. Get the bitch in a minute, get the kitchen.
They back in the tank, up on the tank.
Be with me. So that I can see. I'm dead. Let's play out. Let's play out. Let's play out. Let's play out. I'll be the lighter, baby. You can be the let's play out.
Y'all niggas is fools.
Oh, shit.
We up out of here. Peace.
Peace, y'all. This is the Views from the 7 podcast.